You kidding me?
Yep.
Alright. Welcome to another video of Hoop Life Mixtape. It's your host T Sweezy, aka Luda Mari, and I got my sis on here.
What up, fam?
Uh, Say hello to the panel.
What up, fam?
What up? Um, I was waiting on two Boston fans. This live was supposed to start on Monday, but they keep telling me 10 o'clock, which would be 7 my time, but then they never got back to me. So I'm like, you know what? We're, about 4 days late, so why not? Um, so I can't click off and go to Twitter because I don't think you'll hear me.
Uh, Probably not. You can
Let,
try.
hold on. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. So it said Joe Mazzulla has signed a multi-year extension. Hold on. Let me go to ESPN. This is good. You can hear me now?
Yep.
Celtics. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm on stage. Cool. I'm on stage. Perfect. All right. Uh, Let me go back. Celtics president Brad Stevens has said throughout throughout the offseason, that the team wanted Joe Mazzulla to be his coach for a long time. It made that more than a proclamation Friday, announcing it had signed Mazzulla to a multi-year contract extension and mentioned details of the new deal were not released. In a statement, Mazzulla called his new pact with the team a blessing. I don't say much. Uh, Mazzulla is 37, is coming off his third season as Boston coach, has guided the team to the playoffs each season, including the franchise 18 NBA title cap in 23-24 season. He was the youngest head coach to win the NBA Finals 1968-1969, when 35-year-old Bill Russell led the Celtics to a championship as a player coach. Under Mazzulla, the Celtics have won at least 57 games each season, top 60 victories in each of the past two. Cap. Uh, Duke Stevens has never publicly discussed the details of Missoula contract. The coach had initially given an extension shortly after having the intern tag lifted in February of 2023. Stevens said in June that Missoula has received at least one additional extension prior to his latest one. Okay. He understands the job and has a passion for the Celtics. This is only uh, This is only rivaled by our most diehard fans. Stevens said in the statement, "I need to mute my phone. I keep getting notifications. Shit's in my way." He's worked hard and accomplished amazing things in the first 3 years as head coach. Uh, yeah, I'm done reading this bullshit. What I was gonna say. I don't know if you looked at my thumbnail. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah.
Uh,
You don't love this decision. We know.
right. So the Celtics, not only did they get a D minus in the offseason, they also got a D minus in bringing this bum back. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't like this motherfucker. I don't. Um, he's a word. Normally we do good when it comes to coaches, but at the same time, like, why go for a dude who doesn't have a credibility? He doesn't have a good background. You know what I'm saying? Um, I never seen the team go straight for a G League coach. That doesn't make any sense at all. And he wasn't in the league long enough to, mind you, he wasn't even an offensive coordinator. He wasn't a defense coordinator. He wasn't even an assistant. He was at the end of the bench next to the bench warmers. He was next to Sam Hauser. That's how him and Sam Hauser got a relationship, because they sat next to each other. He was the water boy.
This kid. Oh my god.
Straight up. Straight up. Hey, my boy True tried to argue with me talking about Joe Mazzulla helped push the Celtics to the 22 finals. Like his offensive mind, he said he heard it from Malcolm Brogdon. I say Brogdon wasn't even on the team in 22. What the fuck are you talking about?
Are they talking about Ime?
Yeah, he talking about Joe was the mastermind of why we went to the finals in 22 when
No.
Ime was the coach.
Yeah. I don't
Niggas
know.
forgot what's the Utah coach name? We had him.
We
We
Will
had
Hardy. We
Demar
had
Stoudemire.
Damon Stoudemire, Ime. We also had that white dude. What's his face?
I forgot that
Um.
bald white dude with the beard. I forgot his
Yeah,
name.
forgot his name too.
We had no, never mind. Mel Jefferson was on Joe's staff. I'm tripping. We had
Yeah.
somebody else. I can't remember.
Sam Cassell.
No, Sam Cassell wasn't on email coaching staff. I'm trying to think because they went to Houston.
Pence.
Anyways,
Something. I don't know.
fuck them. What I was gonna say. Yeah. I feel like they should just let the shit ride out. They didn't even wait till the year. That's what I'm saying. This team is fucking up, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If we don't win it within the next 3 years, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them dudes acts out. I'm telling you, bro. I'm giving it 3 years of this. He's a terrorist. Look at it. Look at this dude. Do you trust him?
Well, here's the thing. I'm not really surprised on the extension. Because here's the thing, a couple things need to be taken into consideration. I think with starting with Brad Stevens and then going to Ime and then having Joe, there hasn't really been much stability or continuity when it comes to Tatum and Brown when it comes to coaches. Like they've been going through like a lot of different coaches. So you want to the main thing when it comes to keeping your franchise players is stability con- and continuity. If you just keep switching up coaches, we're gonna be like the Phoenix Suns. We're gonna have like no direction. So I understand on that why they wanted to keep him. Um, I don't think he's been super terrible, but it could go either way. I do think he's a good offensive mind. He did elevate the offense. I think he got a lot out of Tatum and Brown to really turn them into complete players, like especially from like the playmaking standpoint where both of them weren't very good. I still don't think they're super great playmakers still. Which is understandable because they're wing players, but he did get the best out of Tatum and Brown that year. Um, Arguably that was arguably their best season of basketball. And I think the first year of Joe Mazzulla in 2022-2023, the Jays also played their best basketball. I mean, you had Tatum with a career high 30 a game, and then Brown with a career high 27. And then you get them more shooting, and they're still playing their best basketball. So I don't think I think he's still a good offensive minded coach. Now this
What offensive? What was the offense at in the playoffs? Where was the offense at against Miami? Where was it
that
at against
I was getting
Orlando?
I was getting
We
to that.
barely beat an injured Orlando team. That's what
I
I'm
was
saying. Like,
I was getting
go
to
ahead.
that. Hold on. I was getting to that. I still think he's a good offensive minded coach. Now, this is where I get a little bit iffy on the extension. This is where I think adjustments have really killed Joe Mazzulla in his tenure. I think, and literally going back to what you said, where was the offense? Where was the production in the playoffs? Um, I don't know. You tell me. It was just, here's the thing. He wanted the three ball, which was fine in the 2024 season. It was a reasonable year as to why he wanted the three ball. You have a lot of guys that really can't put the ball on the floor outside of Tatum and Brown. So these guys are just they have to rely on the three ball in order for them to be productive. Like a Derek White, a Sam Hauser, a Payne Pritchard. If they're not shooting threes, yeah, they can rebound and play make and do everything they want, but they're getting paid to put the ball in the basket. And if they're not putting the ball in the basket, which is high volume 3-point shooting, you're not gonna get any other offense from them. So that's where I think he got that elevation from. And because he was so attached to it to 2024, they raised it up even more in 2025. And that's where people started to get frustrating to where they're saying, now you're relying way too much on the three ball. I don't know if it's because he wanted to get a guy like Peyton Pritchard going. I don't know if he wanted to elevate certain guys' games because we know what the Jays are going to give you. But in order for us to now, obviously, we didn't win it all this year, but in order for us to potentially keep going as a quote unquote dynasty or to try to be competitive or to try to have deep playoff runs, these role players are going to have to elevate their game. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if part of the reason why he wanted the three ball more this season is because a guy like Peyton Pritchard, if he's not shooting a high volume number of threes, he's kind of been useless in the playoffs. And we saw that in 2024. He wasn't very good in the playoffs, other than the Indiana series. He was very inconsistent. I think he tried to get Sam Hauser going, but I think that kind of went. And you can come up with a multitude of ways as to why Sam Hauser's best years weren't there. But I think he was trying to get Derek White to play on ball more instead of off ball, and it was just a mess. So certain adjustments and putting players in a better position and just sticking to what works is where I get a little bit hesitant. I'm like kind of a 60-40, 70-30, where I'm like, okay, I'm fine with it. But then there's the 40, the 30% where I'm just like, I don't know about this one. So I get what you're saying. Where was it in the playoffs? That literally was the same thing that happened in the regular season. I just think instead of just settling for a certain amount of threes, we exceeded the limitation way too far. And I think changing positions of players kind of killed us. I mean, I think in my opinion, we put Tatum too much as the point guard. And it's like you can't put your best players that are known as scorers to be point guards. You just can't do it because you're asking these guys to pass, and then are they supposed to pass? Are they supposed to shoot? I just think they tried to put Tatum and Brown too much as a point guard, and I don't blame Brown for kind of speaking up about this. And like in January, like I think it was after the Warriors game on TNT where he blew their asses out of the door, and he said it himself, "We're going off to sluggish starts and things like that." I know a lot of people are going to take it the wrong way. That's on them. But he kind of spoke about it and said he kind of wanted to get back to that scoring phase because, not for nothing, well, one can argue the first half of the season, we saw Jalen Brown play way too much point guard and we saw him play way too much power forward. Like, it just seems to me
Hey,
that
you
some
can
of
hear
the,
me?
yeah,
Sorry, I'm at work. I work at a rescue facility. I have to be quiet and shit. My bad. Now I can talk. What I was gonna say. The see, that's what I'm saying. So he had the best small forward in the game. He had the best. Not only that, he had the best starting five in NBA history in a long time. When the last time we seen a starting five that great was the what? Golden State Warriors. Am I right or wrong?
it is.
Uh, Not only that, like when he go against real coaches, he don't know what to do. Mark Dagnall,
No, Mark
what's
Dagnall,
the guy name? Mike Malone. Who else?
no, I think he,
What's going
I,
to
I think he put,
Stamps is smart. Mazzulla, he's a terrorist. I want him off my team. I don't like how the way he coaches, bro. He doesn't call timeout. He don't know how to make adjustments on the fly. He stay getting out coach. His rotations is terrible. He thinks that Celtics is the 2016 Warriors, which they're nowhere near as good as them. None of them dudes can't shoot over 40%. None of them dudes. This dude thinks that Sam Hauser is Tyler Hero. Straight up. This guy thinks Luke Cornett is fucking Andrew Bogut. Straight up. Literally. If you gonna run that what's that shit called? Triangle offense that the Warriors ran, or what's that shit called? I forgot what it's called.
uh, just that pick and roll, triangle pick and roll offense.
No, 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 no. The Warriors run like a lot of ball movement. They run like a lot of motion. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, which is dribble handoffs, dribble handoffs.
Bro, we can't man, we suck at that shit.
I think yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're
I think
terrible.
we
But
abused
look,
the three ball a
yeah,
little too much. I think the best
right.
that Joe Mazzulla has coached was in 2024, which was a championship year. But I think now
Hey,
because it
hey, hey,
worked, he went a little bit too far.
sis, I apologize for the dude in the chat had got me out of character. I'm talking about in our hoop group chat. He got me out of character. He was being disrespectful. You know what I mean? So that's why I said, hey man, this is supposed to be a hoop group chat. We don't got time for you to be messy, two faced, try to talk about how somebody looks, all this other stuff. But you had to be an avatar. Like if you're not on here to play basketball or talk about basketball, get the fuck out of my chat. Straight up, I don't even know you. You acting like you're a Celtics
You
fan,
add
but you're
these
really
guys,
not.
bro.
You're a casual. You're a Jason Tatum stain, and you're a Joe Mazzulla stain. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. This dude is a trash coach. He's the worst coach in the NBA. Like, think about it. This motherfucker said this nigga is a better coach than Doc Rivers and Ime. I said, get the fuck out of here. You ain't a real Celtics fan, nigga. You're a
I
fanboy.
agree with the Doc Rivers part
Oh
because we
no,
want to
no,
talk
no, no,
about
no, 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 no,
adjustments. You
no.
want to talk about adjustments? Doc Rivers
I'm gonna
been
tell
bad.
you. No, no, no. Listen to me. Listen to me. Is Kawhi and PG a choke artists? Yes or no?
I'm sorry, what?
Is Kawhi and PG a choke artists? Yes or no?
In trouble? In what?
You hear me?
Yes, but the last word is like.
Is Kawhi and PG are choke artists? Yes or no?
So, more PG. Kawhi,
Ah, you gonna
no.
blame PG? PG had one bad playoff. Come on, man.
PG had one good playoff, which was the bubble, and they still went nowhere.
The
Um,
bubble.
but listen, I get it. It's mostly Paul
Hold on,
George.
hold on, hold on,
Kawhi
hold
Leonard's just
on.
never on the
He got
damn
the
court.
Clippers to their first only Western Conference Finals in 50 years. What has Kawhi done? Kawhi never got out the second round. PG had. PG got more playoff wins than Kawhi. See,
One
nobody want to talk about that.
one
They
year
want to
in
go with
OKC.
Kawhi
That's
because
it.
Kawhi's name is
So what
bigger.
have you done for me lately, sport?
What do you mean? He been hurt. They shut him down.
But the only time they went to the conference finals was their year with the Clippers. That's it. With PG.
Well,
That's
you said,
it.
well,
No, I'm talking about Doc Rivers with PG. The only time PG went to a Western Conference Finals was the bubble in 2020. That's
no,
it.
no, 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 no. That was the second round. I'm talking about when that's when they had the Ty Lue. Because remember, they had Reggie Jackson. Marcus Morris was their third best player. Because remember, Marcus Morris left us and went to the Knicks and got the bag. And then he got traded to the Clippers. Because he was their
Um,
third best player. Yeah. So they had Montrezl Harrell, Lou Williams, Reggie Jackson. Uh, they had Zubac. And then they had, I forgot that one dude. Was it Tobias Harris? I can't remember.
no.
Oh, no. They had somebody else.
Norman Powell
Norman Powell was in Toronto.
was with Toronto. Okay, in the bubble. In the bubble. Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, but anyways, like I was, and they had Landry Sherman. That's what they had. But anyways, um, that team, like, okay, the reason the bubble was weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers didn't want to be there. The only reason they put, bro, the Adam Silver and the media pushed the boat. Remember, Adam Silver said he was gonna cancel the season. AD was hurt. Next thing you know, AD came back fully healthy. AD was on one, bro. I think LeBron must have gave AD that shot because LeBron is definitely a dope fiend. He's on something. There's no way in hell you're the only superstar in NBA history to never get hurt, bro. You know they make drugs where you can't get hurt, right? You know that, right?
LeBron's just in. He's just in good shape. Can't take that away from him.
Good shape. What about D Rose? What about Brandon Roy? What about Rip Hamilton?
I mean, when you're
Come on
injured,
now.
you are what you are.
What about KD? See what I'm saying?
KD.
Who else got
KD. He
hurt?
still has the same skill as
Who
he
else
does.
got
He
hurt?
just
I
doesn't
can't
have the
think of a player who got
athleticism he
hurt.
does.
Was it? No, it was somebody. I can't think of the player. Somebody. Can't remember. No, 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 no. But listen. Since you gotta look it up, it's drugs where you can't get hurt. You
Yeah,
get what I'm
but then,
saying?
but
Your
they're,
body is not gonna break down and none of that shit.
but then what? Then what's gonna happen to them
It's
is
not.
what's gonna happen
It's
with
like
Bobby Portis. They're
steroids, but
gonna
it's
find
legit.
out that they've been taking some drugs,
No, it's
and they're gonna
legit. Look
suspend
it
him.
up. They're not gonna suspend him. He runs the NBA.
I don't know. They did it with Bobby
They
Portis.
were.
It could happen to anybody.
They're not gonna drug test LeBron. All that's gonna come out when he retires. Trust me.
All
You
right,
can bet money on that. That
but
nigga's on drugs.
I
Cause
would love to
ain't,
see that.
you can't tell me that all it takes is for somebody to work out and go on a diet, this and that. No, that nigga's on drugs, bro. He been cheating his whole fucking life. Cheating bastard. But anyways, fuck him. Uh, let's go back to this. First of all, Doc Rivers made the Orlando Magic relevant. The Orlando Magic haven't did nothing since Shaq, right? They went to Game 7 with the Pistons, who won the finals and beat the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Then he got T-Mac in MVP discussion. Not only that, he won a championship with Boston Celtics. He would have won two. He could have won three. He could have won three finals if KG never got hurt and if Perk didn't get hurt in 2010. Because people keep saying we was a super team, this, that, and the third, but there's context. They're not a super team because, like, think about it. When Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce teamed up, were they in their middle of their prime or were they late in their prime? I mean, were they late in their career?
They were in their prime.
That was about 32, right?
Yeah,
Exactly. They wasn't 26 or 25, 27 like Bosh and Wade and LeBron. That's
there
the
still is a
difference.
good squad though. I mean, you had
Because
Ray
your
Allen, you
prime,
had Rondo, you had Pierce, you had KG, you had James Posey, who was great off the bench. You did have Eddie House, who was also good off the bench. You did have
I
Leon
don't
Powe.
consider that. So, but look at if we going off names, Michaela,
Well,
we might as well say the 2003 Lakers was a super team when they had Gary Payton and Karl Malone. We might as well say that.
And if you want, yeah.
It's the same shit.
But here's the
What's up,
thing,
Jay
though,
Dooley?
for sure. But you do need. It's hard to win in this league, so you kind of need a very good team to give
Sis,
yourself
the
a
only
chance to
reason
win a
why I'm saying
championship.
that is because KG, how long he played for us? 8 years, right?
I don't know.
I'm only saying that because we only had a 2 years of a prime KG. That's why I'm saying that.
Hmm.
He hadn't been the same since he got hurt. It wasn't like he was in his prime all those years when he with us. We didn't have Minnesota KG all those years. He
We
was a
didn't.
good player, but he wasn't the same after he got hurt.
But hey, Porzingis got hurt a lot of times, but
And
he
think
still found a
about
way
it.
to
Paul
win.
Pierce been a good player, but he never had a good team.
He didn't, but I don't know who was drafting
Paul
at the
Pierce,
time,
Paul
but
Pierce, Paul Pierce, Paul Pierce said he wished he had help when he was in his early 20s.
hmm,
Paul Pierce was going to go to Dallas. Him and Dirk. That would have been a cold dude.
they get it.
You can hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, like I was saying, like I was saying, man, this dude is not a good coach because, bro, the Knicks adjustment. What the Knicks did, the Knicks did what Miami did. They put Mitchell Robinson. They had Mitchell Robinson chasing around Derek White, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, everybody, even Sam Hauser, garbage ass. Uh, Porzingis, mind you, Mitchell Robinson and Cat, they basically was running 2-3. They did the same thing Miami did. They did the same thing. And they ran half court press. And what adjustments did Joe do?
Nothing.
Joe can't draw up no plays. He's terrible. He didn't. He played all that offense. See, Porzingis is playing that bad. He might as well. He should have played fucking Canada. That would have gave us some fucking stops. He can't be any worse than Porzingis or Hauser or Cornette. Them niggas ain't did nothing.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say Cornette was perfect in the playoffs, but he was better than Porzingis.
Uh, he gave better effort because he had that one
That's
game. Other
that's all
than
you need
that,
at this point. We gotta win. We gotta win some playoff games. But
yeah,
I get.
that one rebound was nasty. I ain't gonna lie. With Porzingis, I was so mad. He had one rebound.
No, I get it. I get it. But I kind of expected this from Porzingis because if you really watch the game, yeah, he looks good posting up, but the majority of his post ups were against small guards that are not very good defenders. So I kind of asked myself, what happens if a coach makes an adjustment and puts size on him? How is he going to adjust? Porzingis, I'm talking about. How is Porzingis
Yeah,
going to adjust? He never did because he doesn't have the upside to play the center position. He just doesn't. He's not big enough.
yeah, yeah,
Like
definitely.
like Carl Anthony Towns. Say what you want about his defense, but he's 10 times more athletic and 10 times stronger than Porzingis is. It's a bad matchup. The fact that Wendell Carter Jr. and Jamal Mosley, out of all people, Jamal Mosley, like a young up and coming coach, was able to make that adjustment, put some size on the dude, and take him out of the game, and that's what they did. So if you want to,
Jamal Mosey is a good coach.
he is. I'll give you that.
He don't have a he need a better. See, that's what I'm saying. Jamal Mosey is defense. Like you gotta give him credit because he turned around Orlando. And on
He
top of
did.
that, like KCP, he thought he was gonna get the Denver he thought he was gonna get 2023 KCP, but he didn't get that.
Yeah, well, that's. I mean, everybody has down years.
And then he didn't have Jalen Suggs, who's one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. Like he's like that on defense.
They still got enough perimeter defenders.
Who?
Orlando, they got enough.
Not Cole Anthony.
Nothing,
Yeah,
I'm not saying Cole
Anthony
Anthony, but Franz Wagner can
Anthony Black a
defend.
dog. I like Anthony Black.
Franz Wagner can defend. Anthony Black can defend. Panchero can defend. He's just not a smart defender. Like he's like immature about it, but he can defend if he wants to. He's just dumb. He's just a
Mo,
dumb defender.
yeah,
He fouls too much.
Mo Wagner. I ain't gonna lie. If he would have played, he would have gave us problems.
Yeah, he would probably would give us problems.
He
But
he would have worked out Horford and Porzingis out. I'm telling you.
I get
And
it, and I could.
you know what Joe Adjustment would have did? He would just put he would have tried to put Cornette on him, and that's gonna be barbecue chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I seen Mo Wagner and what's the guy name? France destroy Luke Cornette. I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, bro. Luke Cornette is 7'7". He can't alter shots. He can't get rebounds. He doesn't have a post game. Like he just out there because his height, but his height doesn't intimidate nobody. He's the only person I know that let undersized guards out rebound him. Now
Yeah.
he just sit there and ball watch and don't move at all. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? How do you make it to the NBA? But he made it to the NBA based off his height, not because of his talent.
Because
Mhm.
think about it, if he was 6'5", he wouldn't be in the NBA. He's only in the NBA because he's 7'6".
Mhm.
A lot of these players are not good. They made it
And
because of their height.
and taking away talent and superstardom, the fact that Jalen Brown is 6'6" on a torn meniscus, was able to out rebound him is pretty pathetic. And this is no shot on Jalen Brown, but the brother was out there with one knee, and he still was able to rebound better
Yeah,
than both those guys combined.
yeah,
Like that's a little embarrassing. Drew Holiday on a bad hamstring rebounded better than those guys. That's a red
yeah,
flag.
yeah.
So I kind of understand where people were mad at Missoula because I think he kind of got out coached a little bit by Jamal Mosley. Orlando just didn't capitalize on it because they're just not a good shooting team. But I feel like at times he gave the ball to Tatum way
That's
too
the
much.
only reason they couldn't score. That's the only reason, and we barely beat them. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And then they missed their two glue guys, Suggs and Mo Wagner. You know what I'm saying? That's scoring off the bench. You know, and KCP, he was a waste. I'm surprised they got off that contract.
hmm I mean,
But they
Jalen said
got
he's not a
Desmond
very good
Bain. I
shooter
ain't
either,
gonna
but
lie, Desmond Bain. I got him up there with Steph Curry and Clay. That motherfucker could shoot the rock.
he can. But that's one shooter out of how many they need?
You said what?
That's one shooter out of how many they need? Until Panchero and this guy Franz Wagner can hit a jump shot, they're still
Shit,
not gonna go
Franz,
anywhere.
Mo Wagner, and who else? I can't think of nobody. Who
That's
did
it.
yours say picked up?
Exactly.
That's
They
it.
don't. They Anthony Black can't shoot. Jonathan Isaac damn sure can't shoot. Wendell Carter Jr. is up and down. Um, Tyus Jones is pretty good,
Oh,
but
they got Tyus Jones. Oh, him and Desmond Bain already got that chemistry. I like Tyus Jones.
he's not that good of a defender though. They need a point
Tyus
guard
Jones,
bad.
he could play, make ends. I like him.
No, he can.
He
I
could,
like him.
bro. Listen. He could really play point guard. Phoenix Suns, they suck.
I don't know what happened there. The Phoenix Suns are just a
You
disaster.
gotta get Tyus Jones some defense and a real big, bro. He's gonna excel, bro.
Uh huh.
Like Tyus Jones could actually ball, bro. But I was gonna ask you, what do you think about the reports that came out that saying that Pritchard is gonna be the starter and
Simons
Anthony
to the bench.
Simons is
Yeah,
gonna come out
I
the
hear you.
bench, and
I
Anthony
don't.
Simons is like 6'1", 6'2". I seen
He's
Peyton
six
Pritchard in real
three.
life. Oh, he's 6'3"? Okay, I didn't know that. I seen Pritchard
Uh,
in real life. He's not 6 foot. They put him at 6 foot, but he's more so 5'11".
I say 6'1", 6'2" would
Because
be
he's
nice.
smaller than he like Peyton Pritchard is he's a fat skinny dude. You know what I'm saying? Because Kimba is barely 6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he can't do what Kimba could do. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
me, Michaela, you know how I feel about Pritchard. I like Pritchard. He need to lose some weight. He need to get better with his playmaking.
Yeah,
I'm telling
I
you,
mean,
what's
I
that
don't
guy
love it.
named Thomas Satoransky? Thomas Satoransky is a fat point guard. He moves just like him. Um, Kyle Lowry, he is a big point guard, but he can move the rock. Peyton Pritchard, he can't move
He's
the
a
rock like that.
better defender too.
Oh yeah. Kyle Lowry got the accolades though. Don't get it twisted. He got the
He
accolades.
does.
He's still
Um,
in the league. Oh, really?
I don't love it.
I would have liked
Listen,
him as a mentor.
um,
I told people if Jason Tatum get hurt, we should sign Chris Paul.
yeah. I wish that they were
You
gonna
would
get rid
sign
of
him?
Holiday the way that they did.
You would take him?
I mean, someone's got to pass the rock. We lost Holiday, so I personally don't love it because listen, we know the guy can shoot. Okay, he's a 3-point shooter, but
Yeah.
I don't think anybody understands the difference between a starter and a bench player. Like, but with all due respect to the guy, it's easy to shoot the three ball and put up numbers when the majority of your shots are wide open in the corner. Like
Right.
that's basically what the offense was: driving kick, driving kick, driving kick, driving kick to open shooters. And
Yeah.
he was able to get into a rhythm because guys didn't defend him at the 3-point line, and then he was able to create his own shot off the 3-point line because nobody could defend him. But then you got to go up against better teams like OKC in Indiana or Cleveland that can actually guard the three ball. He hasn't been very good. He just hasn't. And I'm not going to give the dude a pat on the back because he's putting up 40 points against a G League Hornets team with no LaMelo Ball, no Mark Williams, no Miles Bridges. Say what you want about the players, but they're the starters for a reason. Like, I just, he hasn't shown me that he can do this against legit teams. And if you're going to be a starter, you're going to have to show up against the best teams. And let's call it what it is, brother. I don't see a world where we play like an OKC and he's gonna outplay like a SGA. He is not. He might not even outplay a. He even without Tyrese Halliburton, he's not gonna outplay a TJ McConnell. Like I just don't see. He's definitely not gonna outplay Andrew Nemhard. Then you go against Minnesota. Say what you want about Mike Conley. I still think Mike Conley's a better player.
Hey,
I
sis,
just
hey,
think
sis,
his
hey, sis,
IQ
hey,
for the
sis,
game.
sis, who are you talking about? I had cut out.
We're talking about Pritchard in the starting lineup.
Or can you start over with Pritchard? Go ahead. Like
I don't
the
love
last
the
4 minutes.
decision.
Okay, so you agree with me?
Yeah, because we know he can shoot. But here's
Definitely.
the thing: there's a difference between being a starter and a bench player. Like starters, you get a plethora of more of a role, and you get more defensive attention. Like say what you want about
Right.
Drew Holiday's offense and saying it quote unquote declined, but people still respected him as a player, even if he was quote unquote declining.
Hey, sis. You might not like this move, but I wouldn't be mad if we had trade for Porzingis or Drew Holiday for Jordan Poole.
Ah,
We need a
no,
point
terrible
guard.
defender, terrible
We need a
defender.
hey,
No,
hey, you remember the pool party?
boy, he's playing with Steph. He's playing with Steph and Clay. You saw him with. I understand Washington sucks.
He was the fourth best player.
I understand that, but actually, he was the third best player.
He's better than Draymond for sure.
Yeah, he was, but
He was
they're
way
gonna
more
keep. They're
impactful. He
gonna
wasn't
keep
better than Wiggins.
Draymond. They're gonna
No, no,
keep
no. Matter of
Draymond.
fact, he was better than Clay. Fuck that. Clay didn't do shit in the playoffs.
He
No, he was
didn't.
the third best
It
player.
was
No,
Steph
no,
and
no.
Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, exactly. Then it was him, and then it was fucking it was out of Clay and Draymond because
No,
they
I
both
think it
didn't do
was
nothing.
more
But
of
Draymond
Otto
was getting
Porter
rebounds
Jr.
and playing defense.
I think it was more of
That's all
Otto.
Draymond did.
I think it was. I think it was Otto Porter Jr. That was the best. That was the fourth best player.
Oh yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie, sis. Why they broke they Draymond broke their team up? They could have won 5 championships.
I mean, you can't pay everybody.
No, listen. They paid Draymond, which is crazy. I don't think he's worth $100 million because he can't do what he used to do. Um, Klay Thompson, I ain't gonna lie, he got better with Dallas because when he was with the Warriors, he couldn't move because he got all them knee injuries and shit. So Klay
Hmm.
couldn't move how he used to move. You know what I'm saying? Um, but in the play, like when they lost to the Kings, that nigga went 0 for 10. You remember that?
Yeah, bad.
That killed that. I thought I was gonna kill his stock. You know, the Lakers, they wanted him bad. They could have played with LeBron, but Clay was like, you know what? See, Clay loyal. I like Clay. Clay was like, you know what? I'm not gonna help you win a fifth ring. Fuck that. I'm gonna just go to Dallas and play with Luka and Kyrie.
That's the thing. I think at this point in Clay's career, he can't be a number two anymore. He's gonna have to be like a number three, four, or five.
Oh, well, definitely. He's definitely, yeah, yeah. Clay can't be a two no more. Definitely not.
So
Draymond's no longer a third option. He's a fourth option at this point of his career. Um, I'm not gonna lie though, like I feel like if Dallas would have kept their team, I feel like Dallas could have made some noises.
for sure,
You know what I mean?
but I think
But
they. You can look at
they're
their
kind
roster
of
on
better with
paper. They
AD
got
because they got
better.
Max Christie. You said who?
But if you look at their roster now, they got a lot. They're
They got a
loaded.
complete roster, bro.
They're
The West,
loaded.
the West. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Sis. This is my top three: Houston, OKC, Dallas. Those are my top three. Who's going to make it out?
I
And
don't
then I
blame you.
guess you could put Denver at four. Who's my fifth? Can I say the Clippers? I don't know who's else. Who's out there? Cause the
Um,
Clippers, Clippers had the best free agency, but who
too
won
many
the
old
draft?
farts.
Who
Too
won
many
the
old.
draft? Was it the Pelicans and somebody else too?
The Pelicans are gonna suck. Good night. The
I ain't
Nuggets,
gonna lie, I like the Jordan Poole move, and they got the Jonte too.
but Dejounte's gonna be out for a while.
He's gonna miss some games.
Yeah, I know. What? Listen, Jordan Poole, he looked good, but he's not. He is. Everybody wants to talk about how bad Brown's ball handling is. I don't think we've seen Jordan Poole's handles.
Nah. See, you gotta look at it, sis. Jordan Poole, Jordan Poole went from the third, fourth option to the first option, and you know Washington Wizards, they're a dumpster fire. Like you basically like they sit him there to die. You know what I mean? Like his dad came out was like, man, they chose Draymond over my son. Draymond's a mark, you know, because Draymond to keep that energy when I was up there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, um, like like that contract, like that was stupid. You paid him, you paid Wiggins and Poole, and then you end up getting Draymond $100 million, making Clay the odd man out. You know what I'm saying? And they could have traded Clay, but they got Clay for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Warriors had a good team. You know what I'm saying? Like Curry had a real five since Andrew Bogut and Maurice Bates. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Um, like Loney was cool in 22. He was kicking our ass. This nigga got every. I think he led the league in offensive rebounds that
Rebounds, he
year in
was kicking our
22.
ass. Yep.
Yeah, he's a good, like, you know what I'm saying. But Loney fell off too. But they got the Golden State Warriors. They're the only team that makes zero moves. I don't know who they drafted. You know, um, Brandon Podminsky. They came out and said they're not trading Kuminga no more. Because remember, Kuminga wanted to get traded at the trade deadline. Because remember, they said they wasn't going to trade him right now. The
Yeah.
Suns offered him the contract.
Or
The
just let him
Warriors, the
freaking
Warriors, the
walk.
answer. The Warriors is playing games. The Suns is playing. They offered Nick Richards, Royce O'Neal, and like what 4 seconds. Warriors say fuck
I would
no.
have taken that. You
I
get a
wouldn't do
big
that.
man, you get an
What you mean you'll
athletic
take
young
that?
big man, and you get another 3-and-D guy.
Wait. How is that going to help the Warriors?
They get an athletic big man. They need big men. Nick
Nick
Richards, he's
Richards?
athletic.
I'll be like, give me that Ricky or Mark Williams. Straight up.
What?
Give me that Ricky and Mark Williams and give me a first and we can do it. Because Mark Williams, none of the players are not bigger than Wiggins. The only one who's, I mean, not Wiggins, the only player who's better than Kuminga, is fucking Devin Booker. That's it. Nobody else on that roster is better
Yeah, but
than
what has come?
Jonathan Kuminga.
But the thing is, his value is
Why do
not
you
up
think
there
he's
either.
good, bro?
He
That
hasn't
nigga
had
got,
enough. But the thing
bro.
is, Kaminga hasn't had enough time to show who he really can be. So
Hold on,
the more you're
hold
on
on.
the bench, the more your
Sis,
value
sis,
is going to decrease.
sis, sis. Jonathan Kuminga can score. He can rebound. He can make free throws. He can shoot a mid range, and he can play deep. He's a two-way player. He plays
The
on
free
both sides
throws,
of the ball.
he is a
He's
two-way
not an
player, but
elite
the free throws
three-point
are
shooter,
not
but
very good.
he's a solid enough three-point shooter. It's not like he can't shoot. You know what I
He
mean?
is, he is.
Steve Kerr is holding him back.
No, again, Steve Kerr. This is him going back to his old ways.
He hate young players. The only
But
young player he like is Brandon Podminsky, and
but
Brandon
here's
Podminsky shoots 23s a game. That's the only player he
but,
like.
but
That's his Austin Reeves.
that's the thing. It's not that he doesn't like young players. He just likes a lot of guards, especially the guys that can shoot the three ball and play off ball and move without the ball. He doesn't like a lot of ball
Sis.
dominant players.
There we go. There we go. Sis. Remember when Team USA was doing solid when Jason Tatum and Curry and LeBron all of them didn't play, right? Uh,
Yeah,
hey, sis, I didn't know that Steph Curry never played for Team USA. They said this is his first time.
I know.
I
I
never
was
knew that.
surprised too.
Yeah, I thought he played. But anyway, so look, hey sis, Team USA cut Kawhi Leonard and they picked up Derek White.
Yeah, I still think Brown should have made it, but it is what it is.
They should have picked up Jalen Brown, bro. That's crazy. But
It
look
is.
though,
And honestly,
what?
I think you would have done a better job playing Tatum's role than Tatum would have done playing. Here's the thing, because I honestly think Brown's a better catch and shoot guy, at least on a consistent basis. Tatum, he kind of needs the ball in his
Yeah.
hands a little bit more. Like he had to play that Derek White, Drew Holiday catch and shoot type player, and he was horrible.
But look though, the 2023, the 23 Team USA, right? Whatever year that was, 23,
Yeah,
24. Um, so when they had Anthony Edwards and Brandon Ingram and Bam and all them niggas, and who was it? Jared Jackson, bro. When he took Brandon Ingram out, bro, he was playing games with Brandon Ingram and he put Paolo at the five. Paolo's not a center. That nigga had Paolo going against real centers. He had Paolo and Jared Jackson at the five. And then he put Austin Reeves at the start lineup. They won one game. They was blazing. They was blazing.
he
Next thing
likes a
you
lot of
know,
small ball.
they got no. Austin Reeves is the reason why they lost.
Yeah, he's not an off. I don't think he's an off-ball player as people think he
No,
is.
he's not that good. That's the thing. That's why I'm like, who the fuck this nigga think he is? Think about it. Like he's not think about it. Austin Reeves is not good because remember the team that won the medal, Peyton Pritchard was on the practice squad. I don't know if you remember that
No, that's yeah.
because he was on the practice squad. That's why I'm like, why didn't give him a try? But then they get Austin Reeves to try Payton Pritchard, and Austin Reeves are Payton Pritchard to me would sell Austin Reeves.
See,
Like one on
size,
one,
size. He's
also
small.
Austin Reeves is about 6'4".
No, I'm talking about size for Pritchard. You're asking why couldn't they replace
Okay,
Pritchard? Why couldn't they
okay,
replace Austin Reeves with Pritchard? He's
right.
small. There's a reason why Jalen Brunson couldn't make Team USA.
Exactly.
Number one, he's a hog, and then number two, he's small. Like
Right.
those Europeans are gonna whack that dude. They're gonna whack his head off.
Hella right.
Nah, go ahead. You heard me? Go
Yep.
ahead.
So
No, no. What I was gonna say. Um, what I was gonna say, but yeah. Steve Kerr, like, just I'm from out here, like,
that's the thing.
anybody,
Steve Kerr likes a lot of small ball, and he likes to play a lot of guards, especially guards that
and
can shoot
any
three.
Warrior fan would tell you that Steve
But you,
Kerr, Steve CCC, when the Warriors won their first couple championships, like it basically was like how Mark Jackson had the team, and then Steve Kerr changed the offense. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and
He
he was
started going with
blessed to
that
have
small
Steph
ball
Curry all
shit
those
and
years.
changed it, switching up everything Mark Jackson had ran. You know what I mean?
I
Because
mean, it's
Iggy
worked,
was a starter. Harrison
and
Barnes came off the bench.
and it's worked. He's won 4 championships. You can't take that away from him.
Yeah,
But now we're
his
in a new era
offense.
where you can't play a
See,
lot of small ball anymore. You're gonna have to
yeah,
find a way to
yeah.
elevate these players.
But Steve Kerr has a real offense, though. That's what I'm trying to tell people. People keep saying
It's
this
the same
offensive.
offense as ours. Move without the ball and shoot the three.
We don't have no ball movement. We play iso ball.
That's the thing. No, I get it. I
We
get
just
it. But
shoot
I would
threes a
still,
bunch of
I
games.
still would
Warriors
take.
run plays. They
But
get Brandon Minsky open.
yeah. But I think the majority of their plays are really like Draymond and Steph Curry dribble handoffs.
Yeah,
Let me see the
yeah.
comments real quick.
I want to know what
Steve
they're
Kerr
gonna
stuff that's
do.
small, but that's literally what I said. Because listen, as great as Tatum is, usually a lot of superstars can fit in any system, which Tatum can. He is not going to fit in Steve Kerr's system at all. And this is no shot. And this is no knock on Tatum, but he's not an off-ball player. He's in the ball dominant range player. And if you're asking that, bro, and he's not even the fast. He's not even a fast guy. Like he is. He relies a lot on his shiftiness and his talent and his skill more than he does his actual upside. And if you put him with Steve Kerr's system, with him running around and playing off ball, catch and shoot three, it's going to be a disaster. Like, you can just look at the Olympics. He can't play an off ball role like a Derek White can or like a Drew Holiday can, where it's just sit in the corner and shoot threes. Like, he kind of needs the ball in his hands in order to operate. And Steve Kerr just doesn't, he doesn't like ball dominant guys. He just doesn't. And he was blessed to have Steph Curry all these years, who's one of the best off ball players in the game. Late in their time. Yep, I agree. Don't be afraid to chin down in the comments, guys. I would gladly answer some questions.
Hey, so you think Brown and Tatum will fit in Steve Kerr's offense?
No. I mean, I can see Brown with catch and shoot in the corner, but if you're asking his brother to run from freaking one side of the court to another, he's gonna get gassed. Like, no. You know, Steve Kerr will probably have what he's doing with Jimmy Butler. Just get the ball, pass, and move without the ball. Like, no.
Yeah. What I was gonna say. Like I said, man. Joe Mazzulla lost twice in the playoffs off of him not being a 2-3.
I
And
get
I
it.
keep trying to tell people, like, this dude clearly doesn't know basketball. Like, he's not an X and O guy. Like, Like, how can't you not? If I didn't delete my StreamYard, I'll show you the clip of him coming out the timeout with nothing on the clipboard. Like, it's not Photoshop or nothing. It's on Google. He
I get
literally
it.
runs no plays, setting screens and shooting threes. That's not running plays. That's basic basketball.
And I feel like, yeah, for sure. But I feel like he's done a great job at least running plays for Tatum and Brown because they looked good running the offense for a while. But at the same time, is it because he knows how to get the best out of his superstars, which he has done, especially in the championship years, or Tatum and Brown just that damn talented?
No. He got carried for sure. He ain't did shit. Think about it.
I'm not gonna say
Uh,
I'm not gonna say he got carried because we were without Porzingis a lot, and the guys were able to step up. I mean, he did it with the 36, 37-year-old Al Horford, who's just been a better player than Porzingis has. Now, this year was just a little bit different. I don't
he
know,
definitely wasn't better than him in the playoffs before. Last year he was, not the year before. The year before, Porzingis was destroying Miami, and he got hurt.
but I still think he was gonna be the same Porzingis. First of all, do you see Porzingis going up and matching up against Indiana with them running up and down the court? Porzingis can barely run up and down the court without huffing and puffing.
That was
He was
this
not
year.
gonna last against
He
Indiana.
he was exhausted.
He's always
That,
exhausted.
but that happened one time, sis. You acting like Porzingis and contributed to us winning 60-some games the first year.
No, he is, but he's also
He was our
very
third best
limited as a
player
player,
the
and he's
majority of the
also
season.
not the greatest
Right
upside
or
player.
wrong.
He's skinny as hell. He's not in great shape. Like, those things matter. Like, if your skill can't bail you out, you're gonna have to find a way to use your athleticism and your body to figure it out. And Porzingis couldn't do it. If he's not shooting threes or shooting over small guards, what else does the guy give you on offense? He's not a ball handler. He for sure is not a passer. He can't beat people off the dribble, and it's not like he can create his own shot unless it's over a small guards. It's like it's either the three ball, the post up, and that's it.
Okay, so it sounds like you talking about Al Horford, because Al Horford can't do none of that. All Al Horford just do is shoot
Well,
and play a little bit of
Al
defense.
Horford's more athletic.
Fuck no, he don't even jump. He's a turtle.
I still would take him over Porzingis. He doesn't require the ball in his hands a lot. That's the thing. Porzingis kind of does because I don't trust Porzingis as a spot up shooter the way I trust Al Horford.
I ain't never seen Al Horford catch a lot or do it off the glass. You heard me?
Joe Mazzulla, aka Mike D'Antoni's disciple, got a contract extension. Hey, I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm iffy on it, but at the same time, I'm cool with it mostly because of continuity reasons. But
He's
this year's gonna be a big test for
he's a
sure.
poor man's Mike D'Antoni. But Mike D'Antoni got to the Western Conference Finals, so don't get it fucked up. He had good playoff runs.
He did.
He got the Western Conference Finals with the Phoenix and Houston, so you can't knock him.
Okay, but he also
So
had to deal with James
actually,
Harden.
no, that's disrespectful because Mike D'Antoni is a great offensive mind. He just don't play defense.
That's the thing. You need both sides of the floor.
Yeah, yeah, because he if you get him, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like we should hire him as our offensive coordinator.
I would love to see what Sam Cassell can do with Joe Mazzulla next year because I know a lot of people have been begging for for Sam Cassell to come, and I don't blame them.
Yo, this is a slap in the face of Sam Cassell. They could have just let it roll out, and then if they prove he really can't coach, they'll just fire him and give it to Sam Cassell. Because what was the point? What was the point of promoting? What was the point of promoting Sam Cassell? Like, because they gave him a raise, and
They rate because he
and
lost
then
Charles
now
Lee.
it's like, damn, bro, like I put in all this work. I'm never, like, me and Paul got Jason Tatum right. You know what I'm saying? Not this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Charles Lee got the defense. You know what I'm saying? We helped with the offense. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Uh,
But
yeah,
us
but
losing Charles Lee, us losing Charles Lee, the Mount Stoudemire, that shit hurt us.
no, it did. It
And,
did.
and then Joe Mazzulla, he didn't even let Sam Cassell. He went away with how Sam Cassell had the offense constructed. He went away from that. He went back to his old ways,
No, I get it. I get it.
living
That's
and dying by the three,
no, I get
shooting
it,
80
and I
threes a
think
game.
that's why people are pissed off.
But he's a stupid coach though. He shot us out. How many times he shot? Bro, he stayed shooting us out the game. He can't be a 2-3. And then when somebody full court presses, he doesn't know what to do. He put the ball in the wrong motherfucking hands. And then the lineups is terrible, bro. Like, I'm tired of him playing all this offense and get zero results. There's a reason why our bench been ranked last underneath him. We had had a good bench since Grant Williams, Malcolm Brogdon, and Rob. And Rob was a starter, but still, that's the last time we had a good bench. Other than that, our bench been shit. We just need
That's
a
what you
good.
got.
We just need a good rotational 7, 8. We'd be cool. But at the same time, it's like, fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, we could have won a championship with Rob and Grant, but we just needed a point guard and a real coach.
Mm,
That's
I,
it.
I mean,
But
I
but
can't.
but but,
Not
but
with Grant.
Porzingis post presence,
He was too
Porzingis.
inconsistent shooting the ball.
You talking about Grant?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Grant. Yeah,
Miami
Grant
literally
fell.
dared him to shoot.
Yeah,
And I don't mind. And I can see what you're saying with Rob, but brother, how are we gonna win a championship with Rob if you can't get on the floor?
yeah. That nigga Rob. Rob got degenerative knees, bro. He that
He
nigga.
is
That
what he
nigga.
is,
That
and
nigga
it's sorry,
Rob.
sad to say, he is what he is. Yo, bro,
Yeah,
Perkian, what's up?
Rob need to get some of that drugs that LeBron got. Straight
Don't
up.
be afraid to put some questions in. I'll answer them. We'll answer them.
Kirk, you gonna come up? But yeah, sis. Like I'm saying, like if Peyton Pritchard start, um, we're gonna get killed. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody put a thing like I seen a thing on Twitter. You can hear me?
No, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it as well. And
You
I'm
can
a
hear
little
me,
bit
sis?
iffy on
So
that, is because outside of say if they do keep Anthony Simons, no.
hold on, sis. I'm not done. Sis, I seen something right on Twitter
Mm-hmm.
that was like, does this current Celtics roster is it better than the Charlotte Hornets? And I said no.
Oh,
I think we will lose.
I think we're better than Charlotte. I'm sorry.
I think we will split with the Hornets because we lost to the Hornets with Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown on the floor and
That's
Al Horford
that's
and
be,
Derek White.
that's because we choked the lead.
They got
That's on us
Charlotte's
more
lead.
than the Charlotte beat
I
us.
think the Hornets will be better, and they got that dude that played with Cooper Flag.
Yeah, but as long as LaMelo Ball is there and not playing defense and chucking up stupid shots, they're not going anywhere.
Wow, you really don't like Lamelo?
What? I like him as a player, but I mean, his job is to put the ball in the basket, yes, but not that way. Like, you can't just be there treating basketball like pickup. You need to.
I honestly think that the Charlotte Hornets would beat our ass right now. I think we would split with them. Ain't they in our division? I think we would split with them.
Yeah, I still think Brown clears that hole.
I don't think we as ass as the Bulls. Hell no. But all I'm saying is like one of those bottom feeder teams gonna come up because we've seen it with Indiana. We've seen it with Detroit. We've seen it with who's another bottom feeder team that made the playoffs. I can't think of it. I'm missing somebody's off.
Miami, Atlanta.
Nah, Miami was in the finals. I can't say them. No, Atlanta missed the playoffs the last 2 years.
Hmm.
It's somebody else. Fuck, I left somebody off.
Orlando
Uh,
or
I
Indiana.
guess you could say no. I guess you could say Orlando. It's somebody else. I can't remember. They made the playoffs recently. They haven't been in the playoffs in hella long. It might be Orlando. I don't know. But yeah, one of those teams. Anyways, like I was saying, let's start with this. Can the Boston Celtics make the playoffs? Absolutely not. The best the Celtics could get is probably a six or maybe eight. We'd be lucky if we get a 6 seed, but I highly doubt it.
I
I
know if you
honestly
really
think the
think
best
about
we
it, the
could do
East
is
is
a
weak.
7 or 8 seed. I'm not going to disrespect the East. Are the Celtics better than Milwaukee Bucks? Fuck no. Are they better than the Orlando Magic? Fuck no. Are they better than the Indiana Pacers without Halliburton and Miles Turner? Fuck no. That's 3 teams. Are they better than Miami Heat? Fuck no.
All
Are
right,
they better
yeah, I'm
than
gonna need you
the
to calm down a little bit, brother. We are way better than Miami. First of all, Miami
we're
can't
not
even.
beating Miami Heat.
Pat Riley still can't find a star on his team. His star is Tyler Hero. That's an embarrassment in itself.
We're not beating the Miami Heat. I'm sorry. Not without
I think we
we're
can
not
beat.
better
We
than
beat
Miami Heat.
Miami without Brown. We can do it without Tatum.
Them niggas. When I seen that lineup with George Niang and Sam Hauser, I was sick to my stomach.
We don't
I said,
have
"Oh
George's
shit,
Niang anymore, so there you go.
he fucking suck." But anyways, like I was saying, let me start over. We're not better than Cleveland. We're not better. We're damn sure ain't better than New York. We're not better than Atlanta. We're not better than Orlando. We're not better than the Pacers. That's 5. Did I say Atlanta? I'm missing somebody. Let me
I
start over.
still think we're better than the Pacers though, because I still think Brown's a better player than Siakam is. And they remember, not only did
Nah,
they lose
he is,
Halliburton,
but
they lost Miles
they
Turner
have
in
a
free
system.
agency.
They have a real coach. I'm telling you, he doesn't have Drew Holiday no more. He doesn't have Porzingis. He doesn't have Jason Tatum. He got to figure it out. And Jalen Brown is going to miss some games. If Brad Stevens was smart, he will send Jalen Brown on vacation and tell Jalen Brown to come back in January and to just
Nah,
play it out
they got too
because
much
he
pride
literally
in
could
that.
do. Because we got all of our draft picks, he literally could do what fucking Nico Harris did. We could still get the number 1 pick even if we make the play. We still can get the number 1 pick. Don't get it
Yeah, but that's
twisted.
still
I
it's
just want
still
a
gonna
top
be a
5
slim
pick.
chance.
I want a top 5 pick. If Joe Mazzulla get a fucking 3-point specialist, I'm beating the fuck out of him.
One can argue Matt Reynolds in the summer league coached that team really good.
You talking about our G League?
Well, he's not the G League coach, but he coached the summer league. Matt Reynolds, I kind of like the way he coached that team.
Hmm. Hey, I'm tired of going to the game watching TV and I see this motherfucker on the face, raccoon face. That's what he looked like. He looked like a fucking ostrich/raccoon. That's what the fuck he looked like, bro.
I
Straight
mean,
up.
I'm confident to see what he could get out of Jalen Brown because I see him like Jalen Brown having a big breakout season, but it's just the other. What is he gonna get
Hey,
from
Michaela,
Lopez
have you ever seen a coach with BDBs?
with DBs?
No, BDBs. You know what BDBs is?
Oh yeah,
BDBs is like it's like naps. It's like
no,
small ass.
no.
It's like small ass naps. Like you got nasty ass hair.
Yes, I've seen those before.
Who?
People at my school.
No. I said a coach, NBA coach.
Oh, doesn't Mitch Johnson kind of has like little mini curls?
Who's Miss
Mitch,
Johnson?
the
Who?
San Antonio coach.
No, he got hair like I'll be sure. He got no. That's his real hair.
Hmm.
Joe Mazzulla has BDBs.
Oh, I
But
think
anyways, damn, you from Massachusetts, so you don't know what BDBs means. That's a Cali
maybe
thing.
I haven't seen him enough. But I just see
Yeah,
people.
huh.
I can see people with like dead nappy hair. I'm like,
It's like a worse version of nappy hair. That's what BDBs is.
you have to
Worst
send me a
version.
pic of that.
Because nappy hair basically meaning like your hair is like tanked. Like it's basically mean your hair not combed down. It's all messy. That's what nappy means. But it's like a worse version of nappy hair. It's like disgusting. But anyways, like I was saying, the reason why I have emailed my top 5 as a coach is because what he done. Not only what he done
He
with
can elevate a
Boston,
squad.
not only what he done with Houston. You know what I'm saying? And me, I go off of player development and I go off of who's more impactful. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to play basketball. Some people never played basketball before, so they don't understand. They go off of, oh, they did that because they had this and that player. What happened when all those good players left? They was trash. You know what I'm saying? Um, emails in my top 5, and I was right. You know what I'm saying? He proved me wrong. You
He can
know,
elevate a core. He can.
exactly. Thank you. Um, oh, what up? What up? What up? What up, sporting's page?
Shout
Anyways,
out, shout out to Satch Sanders. I see him in the image there. Oh, but guys, don't be
right.
afraid to ask questions.
Yeah, go ahead. Anyways, like I was saying, the Milwaukee Bucks, they can go to the finals. They
No,
just picked up Amir
no.
Coffey. I like
Without a
that
point
move.
guard, they're gonna go to the finals with Kevin Porter Jr. as
Which,
their point guard.
which you mean they don't got a point guard? They got him and Cole Anthony, and then they got Gary
Oh,
Harris
Cole Anthony
playing two
sucks.
guard back out the bench.
First of all, Cole Anthony sucks on defense. He's small as hell. Like, no. Him and Kevin, no. They gotta get a point guard. Point guard.
What do you mean? His greatest attribute is playmaking. Kevin Porter. What do you mean? He was averaging 20 up until he got suspended. with the shit with
Yeah,
his
but
ex
and then he
girlfriend
also missed a
that
year, and
Jalen
he
Brown
hasn't been the
dated.
same player. He also hasn't been the same efficient player either.
No, 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 no. You must ain't watching him in Milwaukee. No. Him when he was in Milwaukee, he was serving.
Like, he's the backup to
The
Damian
Clippers
Lillard.
don't know. So what? But he was a but he was a six man. He not gonna start over Dame. And then Andre Jackson Jr. played defense,
That's
so
it.
he was Dame's backup. And then when he was on the floor with Giannis and when he was on the floor with Bobby Portis and Giannis and what's that guy named the shooter, the white guy, what's his name? Fuck.
AJ Green.
AJ Green, bro. I'm telling you, that lineup is.
I'm
And
gonna
then
sit this.
Jericho Sims, that's what I'm saying. Like I like that because I watched them in the in-season tournament. They exposed the Thunder. It had nothing to do with Brook Lopez, bro.
And
Giannis is
Damian
going
Lillard was
crazy.
healthy.
Giannis is going crazy. Bobby Portis played good. Fucking what's the other guy name? Jericho Sims played good. Kevin Porter played good. AJ Green played good. I already said Dame, but yeah. See, the thing with the Thunder is you gotta have you gotta have a athletic forward to kick their ass. You gotta have somebody down that could destroy them. Aaron Gordon and Jokic wore them out.
Yeah, they
Michael
did.
Porter, Michael Porter has a post game, but he's too fragile. He get hurt too much. He have a bad back, so he's limited. So I give him the benefit of the doubt on why he don't
But
try
he's
to go
also a
down low
shooter.
so
He's
much
not a
because he got
scorer
his
like that.
back
If
be
he's not
fucked
shooting
up.
the three ball, what is he gonna give you?
No, Michael Porter could play make.
No, he can't.
He could dribble. He could create his own shot. He has a
Yeah,
bad
he
back.
can,
That's
but he
why he don't go
doesn't.
down low that much.
Uh, I agree with her about the lack of guards, but their front court with Turner with Giannis's money. Yeah, that's all they got though. Like they don't have a point guard. They still can't defend on the perimeter. Like you can take Miles Turner and just take him out of the paint. You can take Giannis and get him out of the paint. And who else are they gonna? Who's gonna defend? Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Hold on.
I'm gonna sit
They
this
got
one out. But do you
they
guys think
got
Jalen Brown can lead the team to the playoffs? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes because he's just that good, and the East is weak. Believe it or not, let's go to the East for a second. We're
they
not.
got Kyle Kuzma and they got Andre Jackson who can play
First of
defense.
all,
They got
Kyle
Miles
Kuzma
Turner.
stinks,
They got
brother.
Giannis and Kevin Porter Jr. is not a terrible defender. He got better on defense with Milwaukee.
Yeah, but
I'm
nah,
telling you.
okay, but I
And
still
then you got
think
Bobby Portis.
I can go by him, brother. You and
You
I can
don't
go
need
by
a
him alone.
whole. Denver won a championship with three good defensive players. What are you talking about? You don't need
They,
everybody to play defense.
yeah, but you just got to put. Well, um, yeah, the majority
And
of
they
their
got Jericho
defense.
Sims. That's five players. Like, what are you talking about?
Jericho Sims is okay.
Jericho Sims, I like Jericho Sims.
No, he's not terrible, but
Jericho
KPJ the
Sims is
bum
still
too.
young
Kyle
too.
Kuzma the bum. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. Kyle Kuzma. Everybody thought he was gonna be this transcendent player because he got out of Washington. He sucks. He sucks. Uh, Denver's wings were MPJ, Murray. Murray's on a wing. KCP and Brown. Not even close to that is true. KCP. Here's the thing. He had a bad year. Don't get me wrong, but he's still like a Drew Holiday, Alex Caruso type player. Like he's one you can win championships with. He just had a bad year in Orlando. He needs to. The thing with cornerstone players is that they're not going to produce on a rebuilding team because you're asking these guys to take on a big role that they're just not good enough to do. Like they're elite role players for a reason. They have to play a role on a contending team. Like they asked KCP to be like a superstar sharpshooter, but he's not that guy. You have to put him with a little bit more talent around him, proven talent to be exact, because Banchero and Franz Wagner are still not really developed yet. They kind of asked him to be the third option or something, and he wasn't good at it.
Who?
KCP,
Nah, he talking about for the Orlando?
yeah.
Nah, he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Problem with him is his offense wasn't the same, and he had the same impact on defense. But Memphis, they got a lot of young players, so let's just see. Maybe he
But
had a bounce back, maybe not.
Jaron Jackson Jr. and Zach Edey might not start the season.
Why?
But yeah, I think here's the thing: the
Oh, go
one where
ahead, go ahead.
the Jalen Brown question, I think he can. It's one because he's just. I mean, Boston is out, Indiana's out. Who's really contending out in the East? Here's the thing about the East, and this kind of transitions to the Kirkian guy with the Jalen Brown question. I still think he's that good. He just hasn't really been given much of a chance. I still even though he had a bum knee, I still think we should have went down with him down the stretch. I think we played way too much Tatum, but with Brown still being a great player, and the East still is weak. Forget the Knicks and the Cavs. Like they're obviously going to be better than us. The Pacers, yeah, they lost Tyrese Halliburton, and they also lost Miles Turner free agency. Everybody wants to talk about how bad the Celtics front court is. Have you seen Indiana's? They might be bad, if not a little bit worse than us. So Indiana and Boston are like we're suffering when it comes to the center position. We lost both of our big cornerstone vet type centers in Al Horford and Miles Turner. And that's a big loss for both teams. Um, and then you lose your star players. We're gonna see. I mean, I have confidence in Brown to lead us because he's been leading us well without Tatum. It's gonna be interesting to see what Pascal Siakam does, but they still have a lot of their players coming back. But you're asking that these guys to now take a bigger role. And here's the thing: I think we can say with Indiana is that yes, Rick Carlisle has them playing at a fast pace, but the reason it being is because none of these guys from the half court can really create their own shot. And now without Halliburton and without Miles Turner, it's going to be a little bit harder on them. So I still think we can go toe to toe with Indiana. And plus, I don't really think Indiana's that great of a defensive team. Like I just don't think they have the wings to stop a Tatum or Brown. Now I know we're not going to have Tatum, but even then, they just don't have the wings to stop a Jalen Brown. He's just a proud owner of the Indiana Pacers. Like in 2024, Tatum and Brown just were all over them. Because just in, and as great as they are, as great as Tatum and Brown are, I will say this: it was a little bit easier for them because Indiana just doesn't have the wing defenders. They're just gonna have Neesmith and Siakam. So I think it's gonna have. Okay, thank you. So that's on Indiana. I'm still until Milwaukee gets guard help. They're not going anywhere. I'm sorry. I have to see what Detroit does. Yes, they're up and coming, but I gotta see if these guys can actually do something with high expectations. Like it's easy to play basketball at a high level when it's free. Like you're playing free, there's no expectations and stuff like that. Now Detroit's on the rise, and now these guys are going to start getting taken seriously. Let's see if guys like Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, let's see if they can have this good year and continue it, or was it just a fluke, or was it just like the Atlanta Hawks? Speaking of the Atlanta Hawks, I know on paper they're a better team than us, but I still don't trust Trey Young. Okay, I'm pretty sure all of us still don't trust Porzingis at this point. So I like the Nikhil Alexander Walker pickup, but other than that, it's like you're banking on Trey Young to still be that dude who can't shoot a lick still, and you're also banking on Porzingis to stay healthy. So they got a lot of questions there, and Atlanta just needs to prove it. Atlanta just hasn't been able to consistently prove it, so I can't really sit here and say they're going to be a contender if they can't prove it. Orlando, a lot of people can argue saying that I don't trust Trey Young as a leader. They got 46 minutes. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like, listen, we get it. There's more to basketball than just scoring, and we know Trey Young can do that. Salute, salute. I don't know if you're saying salute like goodbye or salute like you're saying hi. I want to join, but hey, welcome in. Yeah, Junior Whopper version of Steph Curry. Oh goodness gracious, I like this. Anyway, yeah, we know he can pass. We know he can impact winning on that end. But if you're gonna be a superstar with big superstar expectations, part of those expectations are putting the ball in the basket. Like you can pass all you want, but as that guy, you have to be a damn near complete player, and he's just not that guy. And part of being a complete player is putting the ball in the basket and shooting 40% from the field and like 30% from three is not going to help them win games. So I don't trust Atlanta until they turn it around. I'm sorry. Um, I just got here, so salute as in hi. Oh, hello. Um, I'm answering comments, questions. If you have any,
Yo, you can
put
hear
them
me?
put them in. So
Sis, you can
I'm
hear me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay, so if I go to Google, it works. You can hear me?
It doesn't work for me, but
Sis, you can hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Let me see. What about now?
I can hear you.
Okay, okay, okay. Um, Let me see. Let's go to NBA standings. Let's see. Can the Celtics expect the playoffs? They're not better than Cleveland.
No, I
That's
will give you
one.
that.
They're
They're
not
not
better
better
than
than
New
New
York.
York.
That's two. They're not better than Milwaukee. That's three.
I
They're not
still
better
think they're
than
better than
Detroit.
Milwaukee.
That's
Until
four.
Milwaukee learned how to defend, until they learned how to spell the word defend, I think they're better than Milwaukee.
Hold on,
I don't
hold
care if
on,
they
hold on,
got
hold on,
Giannis.
hold on,
I
hold on.
don't care if they got Giannis
Let me vouch for
2.0,
Milwaukee.
Giannis 3.0. I still
Milwaukee,
think we're better
hold
than the
on, hold
Bucks.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Milwaukee, Milwaukee made moves. They got rid of all those old players. You know what I'm saying? They got rid of their problems. Um,
And they're replacing them with
They picked up
backups.
Gary Harris, 3-and-D. They
He's injury
retained
prone.
Jericho Sims. They still got
Backup
Kyle
center.
Kuzma. They got
Terrible.
Torian Prince, who was one of the best 3-point shooters. That was one of the defenders I missed. See, since you do me off.
Who?
Exactly. See? See, look, hold on. Matter of fact, let me go over their defense.
They don't
They
have
got
defense.
Giannis. They got Giannis,
He
Bobby
yeah, he can rim
Portis.
protect, but he's not a perimeter defender.
Giannis, Bobby Portis, Miles
No,
Turner,
hell
Jericho
no.
Sims, Andre Jackson Jr.,
That's it. That's
Torian
their only
Prince,
perimeter defender.
Gary Harris. That's 6 players. What are you talking about?
They can't defend. AJ
And
Green's not a
they got
defender.
Amir Coffee. They just picked up Amir Coffee.
I mean, yay. This what is he, LeBron James or something? Who fears Mayor Coffee?
They have Giannis Antetokounmpo, and they have reigning 6 man a year Bobby Portis. They don't need as long as you have
Okay,
one superstar and you good, you're good.
okay,
Kobe
but
did it.
that superstar needs help. Who's that help? They don't
Giannis
have
didn't win his.
Dame.
Yeah, right. If Giannis can win a championship his first time without a superstar, why makes you think he need another superstar? You see Damian Lillard. He didn't have the same impact he did with Milwaukee because
That's
there was never no
because
pressure over there.
that's because they
In
don't
Portland,
fit. He's too ball dominant. That's basically true.
Damian Lillard didn't have the same impact, and on top of that, a lot of times CJ McCollum bailed him out.
No, I agree.
Mm.
When we were
See,
in
CJ
Portland,
McCollum is very under. See, you know what's so crazy? Why the fuck CJ McCollum averaged what 22, 21. He's not asking for 30 million, but why Austin Reeves asking for 30 million? He averaged 19 1 year.
he's
So the
younger
Lakers offered him
and
4 year,
he
90
wants
million.
his bag.
This dude, who the hell, who the? And then I heard the Lakers are going to prioritize Austin Reeves more. Like what the fuck? Now I see why LeBron is pissed.
Well, because no, well, because he's not the future anymore. He's not. They're gonna build around Luca,
Definitely.
so that's why they want to get younger. They want to fit Luca's timeline. LeBron on Luca's timeline. The sporting page. Bucks basically chose play from the bottom of the barrel. Thank you. Mine is. Please say that in loud and big letters so people can see it. I am not impressed with Milwaukee. I think we're better than Milwaukee. I still think we're better than Indiana without Halliburton and Miles
Hold on.
Turner.
Start over. Explain how we better than Milwaukee.
Uh,
You keep saying defense. I just named about six or
we
seven
are
people.
better shooters.
Who? What
Pritchard,
shooters?
he can. I know Pritchard's limited, but he still can shoot the three ball. Sam
So you
Hauser can
think
shoot the
Patriots
three
is a
ball.
better shooter than fucking AJ Griffin? Fuck no.
Sam Hauser and AJ Green are basically the same player.
No, they not.
They both can shoot the three and they both can't defend.
No,
And they're both
no,
white.
no, 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 no. AJ Green is clearly better. He can create his own shot and he can shoot. Sam Hauser is a catch and shoot guy and he sucks and he missed wide open threes. What are you talking about? And AJ Green can constantly move. Sam Hauser cannot move. He's slow as fuck. I'm
Uh,
telling you.
I mean, they both.
But look though. Milwaukee could easily go to the finals. Like the East is wide open. I'm telling you.
You said it
Look,
yourself. The East is wide
look,
open. So why can't we make the playoffs?
look. Detroit can go to the finals. Cleveland can go to the finals.
No,
New
no.
York can go to the.
Too
What you mean
inexperienced.
Cleveland can't? They wasn't healthy.
First of all, Cleveland freaking chokes every year. I'm sorry. Like I
How do
wouldn't
you
even be
choke if their
surprised.
whole team got
I
hurt?
wouldn't be
I don't
surprised.
understand.
Listen, say what you want about Cleveland. If you want to say they're better than us, fine. But I wouldn't be surprised if we played Cleveland 4 times this season and we split 2-2. Because Cleveland just we always make it hard for them. But even then, they stink in the playoffs. Healthy or not, they are horrible. I mean, at what point in time do we sit here and look at Donovan Mitchell and say, "Are you a franchise guy or something?" Or are we just gonna keep making excuses for you every single time you don't get out of the second round? Like, come on, man. They got to do something. And then they make it seem like Evan Mobley's the next coming of freaking Will Chamberlain. Oh, he's going to be this MVP caliber player. Come on, man. 15 points per game, and he increases
His defense is like that, and he was shooting. He was one
his
of the best. He's one of the best 3 point shooters
on
from the
like two,
corner
three shots a
for his
game.
position because he shot well from the corner this year. His
Yeah,
3 point
well,
got hella better this
you
year. So
you
that's
said it
another reason why he
yourself.
made the
And
All
he,
Star. But it's like uh, if that's the case, why the fuck Porzingis or Derek White didn't make the All Star? Because they had the numbers, but they didn't show Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes sucked. They was the 13th seed. Scotty
well, his,
Barnes is not that good.
well, Scotty
He
Barnes,
was the
to be
worst.
fair, he has no good team around
He
him.
was the worst player on the fucking All Star team. I can't think of an All Star player that he's better than. He's not better than Paulo.
Not
Well,
better than Clay Tatum. He's
well,
not
to be
better than
fair,
Brown.
I
He's not better
understand
than
that,
Evan
but Scotty
Mobley. Evan
Barnes,
Mobley didn't
but
even make the All Star.
here's the thing, Scotty Barnes, when he was with Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby before they got traded, he was dropping like 30, 40 on us. You gotta give that dude some talent. RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly are not it. Like they're just not.
Yeah.
Mitchell's undersized. Evan Mobley can't put the ball on the floor and was exposed in crunch time. Thank you. He also has to improve that. Thank you. Brandon Ingram slash. Well, thank you. Like you got to get this brother some talent. Like say what you want about Brandon Ingram. I think it's a good pickup. Give him another guy that can stretch the floor and can create his own shot. I like R.J. Barrett. He can drive to the basket. He's becoming more of a complete player. But the brother can't shoot a lick. And Emmanuel quickly, he's never healthy, but who knows? He turned into freaking prime Rajon Rondo or something when every time he played the Celtics. So who knows? He might have a breakout year. But yeah. So I don't trust Cleveland. Yeah, they're on paper they're going to be better than us, but also be aware that Darius Garland is not going to start in the beginning of the season. He's coming from toe surgery, so that could be an impact for Cleveland. But I still think we can at least be a top 5 to 6 seed, or maybe four. Because again, I still have us better than Milwaukee. I don't care how many Giannis's are on that team.
You can hear me?
I, yes,
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So, what was the problem with Milwaukee the last 2 years?
they can't defend.
Exactly. They can't defend and they were too old,
They're
right?
still old. They got Bobby Portis
No,
old.
no, 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 no. Listen, no, listen, no, listen. They were the old. They was the oldest team in the league, right? They got a lot
Yes,
younger. They got youth. They got they got Kevin Porter Jr. They got
backup
Andre Jackson Jr. who could
out of
play
the
fucking some
rotation.
defense. Who could play defense. He can guard somebody 75 feet.
He can.
He give me the Keon Ellis type. He could play defense.
Again, but that's
Torian
it.
Prince, one of the best 3-point shooters. They got Jericho
Eh,
Sims
too
backing up Miles
inconsistent.
Turner.
Backup.
Bobby Portis, who can play the 4 and the 5.
Yeah, but he
Then
can't play defense.
you got Gary Harris, 3 and D.
Always
Then you
hurt.
got Cole Anthony off the bench. Then you
Small
got
and
what's the other
awful.
dude they got? What's the other wing? They picked up somebody else. I forgot dude name.
Amir Coffee.
They got Amir Coffee. You
He's
know what I'm
okay.
saying? That's a good No, he's cool. That's a good roster.
He can, but he's also very inconsistent.
That's a way, bro. I'm telling you, their roster is not trash. I'm telling you.
The Knicks
Right
better
now,
make the
Giannis
finals this
Antetokounmpo
season.
could easily go to the finals. I'm telling you. Giannis is that nigga.
Yeah, and so are a lot of
And I
people.
believe
But he
and I
can't
believe
carry
I
that
believe
squad.
I believe in Doc Rivers.
It's the sporting page. Please help me educate this dude. They lack organization, which was their main problem, according to Giannis itself. But hey, he's choosing to stay there, so Giannis can pay for the headache. Luckily for them, no one plays traditional point guard anymore. But how many teams that don't play traditional point guard won a championship? Like Sporting Page, like Sporting Page. I know Tatum and Brown had the ball in their hands a lot, but if it wasn't for Drew Holiday bringing the ball up when push came to shove and it was crunch time, especially in the Indy series, we do not win the championship. You gotta get a traditional point guard to some degree. The Knicks better make it to the finals this season without the Pacers losing their best player. I don't know. I think the Celtics. I think the Celtics and the Pacers might close that gap between Halliburton and Tatum. I mean, don't sleep on Siakam and Brown. But again, at the same time, if they don't make the finals, man, the freaking Knicks. I don't know. I still don't even think they're going to the finals.
Says them and Cleveland got the next 2 years they gotta make the finals because
They,
Tatum's out and Halliburton out. They gotta make the finals. They gotta be out of them too. I'm just saying they got the most pressure. What
yeah,
you think?
they do. They do.
Because
Both teams
but
have it.
because
But
think
again,
about
they
it,
have to
this
prove it.
the reason they fired this because the owner felt like that because the players didn't like how Dibs was running them to the ground. Like Dibs is a good coach, but the problem with him is he
No,
played
I
these
get it.
veterans too long and he run them to the ground. You know what I'm
He
saying?
he no, he ran him
He's
to the
too stuck
ground,
up and stubborn.
but at the same no, he did. He ran him to the ground, but at the same time, in Tibbs' defense, can you blame him to some degree? Not all of it, but to some degree, because not for nothing, their rookies are not ready. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
they can't develop young guys. The only young guy that actually has some potential is that
Uh,
Huck Forty dude, because he's athletic and he can rebound. Other
Yeah.
than that, if Tyler Kolek is not if Tyler Kolek is not the next coming of freaking John Stockton with his passing, he's not a good defender and he's too inconsistent of a shooter. He's there for his passing. And Pacome Datier, he's just a French wingman that he's a project. He's a 19-year-old project. What the hell are you doing, bro? I want to know who the hell's making. I agree with sitting rookies on most score. Never want to hear rookies speak. Period. I mean, it's true. If you're not ready, you're not ready.
Hold on, I'm finna look at their roster right now. Hold on. So
And
so
plus,
so
the only moves the Knicks made was getting the head coach and grabbing Yabusele and Jordan Clarkson. That is not moving the needle for me.
hold on. So you're telling me having you're telling me having you oh I heard Mike Brown might put Cat at the 4, and then it's gonna make Josh Hart come out the bench, and then Mitch gonna start the 5.
And that's probably what they should have done. But at the same time, what's going to happen with that double big is kind of what's going to happen
They're gonna
with
need
it's
another
kind of
center though if they do that. I'm telling you.
well, they have Huck Porty off the bench. He's not
Who?
terrible. Ariel Huckporty, he was a rookie this year. He didn't get a lot of playing time. That's the only rookie that I think should get more playing time, and I think has pretty good potential. The others, not so much.
Oh, okay.
But I think if they're gonna take that risk of playing double big, fine. Nepo Brunson still runs the team as long as he's in charge of the offense. They will never win. I mean, can you? I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, I have a. I mean, if I had $1 for every time he dribbles the oxygen out of the basketball, I'm pretty sure we all be rich by now. I mean, I don't know who's worth him or Luca. I mean, he Tatum doesn't even dribble the ball that much than Brunson does. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I mean, if you're a best player and you're undersized, that's a red flag because it's not even just a talent alone. It's the upside. Like
Yeah.
Brunson, if he's not taking 100 dribbles and putting up and pulling up to his mid range, what does he really give you? He's not a true post up guy. He doesn't really move without the ball. Like, but I still think they can be a top. I still think they can be a top 5 team in the East, considering it's wide open. So maybe it's me being a little too positive. I don't know, but I have a lot of faith in Jalen Brown, and I think he's gonna remind people that he is that dude, and he can be a number 1 guy when given the chance. Because again, I know the small sample size, but the last 3 games he played pretty good without Tatum. Now, if you want to go in and say he had some awfulness in Game 6, fine, but this was also the same Jalen Brown that damn near carried us in the first quarter. I mean, we were down 20-26 in the first quarter of that Game 6. 13 of those points came from him. 5 of 8 shooting, 2 of 2 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Once he hit the bench, all hell broke loose. But other than that, I think he's looked pretty good without Tatum. I understand the majority of them has been weak teams, but I still think he can get it done. Boston should win 50 games. They have a system, some continuity. They can plug and play against a weak NBA schedule. There are many bad teams, 52 and 32. Oh, I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know if I say past 50 games because
Fuck
the
no.
depth is not there. The depth, I still have questions
Fuck.
about the depth. The front
Fuck
court
no.
definitely ain't not there. So I'd
Fuck
say
no.
I'd say at best 50 games, no more than that. If they do,
Now.
then hallelujah.
Now. Exactly. We'll be lucky to win 50 games. Like I was saying. Now, I don't see this team winning past 40 games.
I
You know what
see
I
I
mean?
see them I see them winning at least 45 games at best. I don't
I mean,
I don't think
Milwaukee
they're
won
that bad.
44 last year. I mean,
I don't think
45.
they're
So
that
do you
bad to win
think we
under
got good
45
to do
games.
that? Because Milwaukee had a tough schedule. You think we
But
good enough to win 45? Because Milwaukee run 45. Detroit won like
they
45,
won 46.
46. Exactly. I don't think we're that good.
I think we'll win at least 47, 48 games.
Because I'm telling you, bro, Derek White is going to get exposed. Pritchard's going to get exposed. Missoula's definitely going to get
Celtics will be a
exposed.
fifth or sixth seed
And
in
we
the
don't know. We don't have
East.
a. We don't know who Tony
Cheyenne, who do
Parr's
you
for.
have better? Name your people who you have better. The sporting page, they play Washington 8 times. I mean, you and what the frick is this dude doing? Yo, I feel like every time when I say something good about the Celtics, he puts that sound effect. Exactly. They play Washington 8 times. I mean, let's call it what it is, fam. I mean, yo, uh, Sweezy, you and I alone can beat the Washington Wizards. We'll be fine. We can beat the Washington
Definitely.
Wizards by ourselves.
They
That's an
trash.
easy dub. We don't even need Brown to play, and we'll still beat the Wizards.
Wow. That's crazy. Nah, I
48
look
game. Oh yeah, I thought it was 46.
like I was saying though, man. Like like Detroit, they got to do something this year. They got a good roster. They
Yeah,
replaced Malik
and
Beasley with Duncan
Karis
Robinson.
LeVert
That's a
and
huge
Duncan
pickup.
Robinson are not moving the needle for me. I'm sorry.
Who?
Karis LeVert and
Karis
Duncan
LeVert.
Robinson are not
Oh, that's what
moving the
Detroit
needle.
got. Karis LeVert. I didn't know they
Yeah,
had
they
him.
got Karis LeVert.
Shit,
And
that's what you say about Tobias Harris, and you were wrong. That's what you said about Malik Beasley. You were wrong.
no,
And
I know
Hardaway, you were
No,
wrong.
Malik Beasley can shoot. He just can't defend a lick.
Malik Beasley and Hardaway moved the needle for Detroit and Tobias Harris.
And they
Those
lost,
three
and they're
played a
gonna,
huge
and they
part.
lost both of them. They lost both of them.
They got Hardaway.
No, they don't have Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. went to the
Oh, he went to
Nuggets.
he went to Denver. He went. Oh shit. Hold
Yes.
on. Hold
And
on.
Malik
Hold on.
Beasley's under some investigation thing, so he can't
They
get
was
signed
gonna
until they
pay
get
him,
that
but
out of control.
then yeah, the betting shit.
And
Fuck.
Tobias Harris, really, I mean, my God, love the guy.
I like
He's a pretty
Tobias
good third
Harris. I
option
just didn't
when
like it
given
for
a
that
chance,
contract.
because
Yeah.
I don't think he thrives well with Philly because and beat the freaking hog. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
Because he played well in Detroit. But the thing is, he no, I mean, if God bless Tyrese Maxey, bro. But again, he's not a very good defender. Levert is a good pickup because it moves Cade to the shooting guard. Cade was terrific when he moved to the shooting guard. After they don't have Schroeder either, brother. Schroeder went to the Kings.
Oh, they
Who's
did
gonna?
went to the Kings.
Yep.
That
So
was a good pickup by
he
Sacramento.
still has to play the point guard position.
Do you like them giving Doug Christie a contract?
I mean, they can hire any coach they want. They can hire any coach they want, but if they don't have if they can't build a pretty decent roster, they're not going anywhere. Like I'm sorry, Domantas Sabonis cannot be your
Hold
best
on,
player.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Why you got Detroit at 5? That's terrible. And Boston, hell no. We're not better
Uh,
than Atlanta.
I think I would
I think
put.
we're gonna be between 7 and 10.
I think we'll be between 4 and 6.
What?
I still think we're better than Detroit. I'm sorry.
What?
Detroit has
Hold
too
on, hold
much to
on, hold on,
prove.
hold on,
Too much to prove. They don't
hold
have
on,
great
hold
shooters.
on,
That's why
hold on,
Levert
hold
is
on,
there.
hold
He's a
on,
good
hold on,
replacement
hold
for
on.
Schroeder. He can handle the ball, but he can't shoot. Schroeder can shoot better than Levert. Not bad at all. There will be one surprise or one bust out of that, probably. I say at best, give us. God, it's telling me this dude, man.
Sis, why the hell you being delusional? You know damn well we ain't fucking better than you. Did you see how Detroit played last year?
Okay,
Them
and they
dudes is
lost. They
on
lost
one.
to
They
the
got
Knicks.
cheated.
They
They got
lost to
cheated.
the
And
Knicks.
we got gentlemen swept by the Knicks. We
That's
got walked
because we
down.
beat ourselves. We didn't get gentlemen swept. We lost in 6.
We damn near got gentlemen swept. We got
They,
walked down.
well, that's because no, that's because we
They
blew
blew
games
us
one
out
and two
in our
because
own home
Tatum and
floor.
Brown took way too long to show up. And I get it. Both of them are playing through injury, but I'm pretty sure they were healthy enough to play 40 plus minutes. So I don't want to hear the excuses.
I
Uh,
mean, bro, like
I still
I'm
think we're better. I still think Brown's better than Cade Cunningham because Cade Cunningham still.
no
Cade
doubt.
Cunningham.
Jalen Brown when healthy is a top 15 player. That's a fact.
I say top 10. That was an embarrassment against the Knicks. Horrible. It was. It
He can't.
was.
Now see in the playoffs he plays like a top 10 player.
And I play-
That's what people missing.
No, he
Last year
does.
he was all stiff and shit like that. You
And
know what I'm
that is
saying?
why I have him in the top 10. I also have him
Yeah.
in the top 10 because of his
That's why
defense.
I try to tell people. I'm like in the playoffs. All these guys you name it, Jalen Brown is way better than him. He's better than Halliburton in the playoffs. That's a fact. I don't give a fuck what nobody said.
I
I
mean,
got Jalen
they're probably
Brown.
going to say no because
I got
Halliburton
a
made
hell.
clutch shots. Hallelujah.
But what did Jalen Brown did the year before? What did Jalen Brown do in
He made clutch
2022?
shots against that same Indiana Pacers squad.
Exactly. But look though, sis. Why do you want to downplay our run, but they'll downplay Indiana run? Indiana played two injured teams twice in a row. Nigga, Milwaukee was hurt. Who they played the second round? Who they beat? Was it Cleveland? Cleveland whole
Yes.
team was hurt. Then the
Cleveland
third round,
stinks in
who
the
they beat?
postseason. I don't
The
care
Knicks,
how
right?
healthy.
The Knicks got hurt. Like, come on
They
now.
did not get hurt. Stop it.
No, somebody got hurt.
This year.
I think it was Josh Hart or it was Josh Hart or Brunson. One of them two got hurt.
Oh, please. Brown should be making. I doubt he's going to make all defense because they just don't reward superstars anymore. Um,
Sis, you know what's so crazy? Like, LeBron James got hella defensive teams based off of his chase down blocks and
the supporting cast around him.
That's
But
it.
Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum was really playing defense, and they met the criteria, and they have votes, and for some reason, they keep getting snubbed.
No, the
OG
thing is,
Anunoby is arguably the best perimeter defender in the league, and he has no defensive teams. You
no,
see
that
what
that
I'm
he was
saying?
snubbed. He
Rudy
was snubbed, and I freaking hate
Gobert,
the Knicks, but he
Rudy
was snubbed.
Gobert got 8 defensive teams. LeBron got 6 and plays no defense. What the fuck?
I doubt Jalen Brown's gonna make all defense because one, we got the two things. Number one, they don't give it to superstars. Why they gave it to Jay Will is beyond me, but that's a conversation for another day. But
Shit,
number
they gave it to
two,
AD.
yeah, no, I he did dominate Luca, but I think the thing with superstars making with Jalen Brown's case for making all defense is that you're asking Jalen Brown to play defense consistently and put up 25 plus.
Yeah.
And he's, I mean, forget 25 plus. He's gonna have to drop 30 plus this year. But even with Tatum healthy, you're asking him to drop 25 plus to 30 plus a game and play defense for 82 games. That takes a lot of your energy. He's got a big ass load to do with this team, fully healthy or not. He has a big ass load with this team, and that takes up a lot of energy. So because it takes up a lot of his energy, he probably takes games off like against Portland or against Washington or against Brooklyn, where they suck so bad to where he's told not to play defense. And unfortunately, the games that he takes off because he's so tired, the voters are gonna see that, and they're gonna use it, and they're gonna use it against him. Like he has a big task at hand that it kills a lot of his energy, as opposed to like a Lou Dort or a Dyson Daniels. All they gotta do is sit in the corner and defend. Offensively, just stay in the corner and shoot. On the other side, do your job and defend. That's an easier job than going out to defend every team's best player and drop 20 plus points. So it's oof. You damn right I'm asking that. I've never seen players do it before. He has the tools. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't know who you're referring to, so please specify. The NBA allegedly told LeBron you can flop all over the floor and you are still eligible to make defensive teams. I mean, he hasn't made a
Hey,
deep.
sis. I didn't mean to change the subject. Sis,
I don't think
sis,
anybody flops more in the NBA more than Joel Embiid. Go ahead.
sis, when I was in my group chat, right, when he added the Luna dude and the Abram dude, right, and I think it was right, they literally said it was like that was like that was like that was like actually, Nehemiah's Kata is trash. He doesn't bring nothing to the game, and he was one of our worst players. And I told him about like how great he was on defense, shit like that, right? On what Scal and the other guys said, right? Then the guy went on Stat Muse and put up bullshit. He gonna say, "Oh, he was the seventh best. He was about the seventh best defender on the team." That's not saying much. I say, bro, that's cap because Sam Hauser doesn't even play defense. Those are based off their minutes on the floor, and Petro plays no defense. So how the fuck is this shit hired? Porzingis damn sure didn't play no defense, nor Derek White. Like, don't even get me started. I
All right.
said,
Well,
I
man.
like literally. Did you forget what he did in the first half of the season? Like, I'm going off the eye test. They literally just kept showing me stats.
I
Oh, he
think the thing
averaged
with yeah,
3.9 points a game and 6 rebounds. He ain't did nothing.
I think the thing with Kate is that he's still young and he's still
He's
developing.
only 25.
Yeah, he's still young, but I think, talent wise, I think he's the better player than Cornette. But I think with Cornette, he's just got the better IQ. The IQ is just a big gap. That's kind of why Joe Mazzulla was like, Listen, if
Because
I gotta
Cornette doesn't
sacrifice
try on
Corn,
defense. That's the
I
only
understand
thing.
that. I understand that, but his IQ to Joe Mazzulla was enough to put him in the game. Trust me, I didn't like it either because there were times where I was begging him to put Kata in just for rebounds and defense. But you got to be in the right
But
spots.
but
So
exact but but listen though. Kata brings more to the table than Cornette. Kata did everything Joe told him to do. All Joe did was tell him to set high screens, or set at the block. That's all Joe told him to do. You know what I'm saying? Kato will actually get offensive rebounds.
he
When he
will.
plays over 20 minutes, you see he's easily a double guy. That's what I'm saying. If he was on the Lakers, bro, he would have numbers. That's what I'm saying, bro. If he was on a team that really needs a big, bro, like I'm telling you, bro, like Kato, and we got him for the cheap, bro. I'm telling you, bro, like
No, I get it.
he's gonna go
Sporting.
crazy. Luke Cornett, bro, good luck in San Antonio because your ass. Thank you, San Antonio. You did us a favor because the dude, sis, I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for Joe Mazzulla and Brad, he wouldn't be in the NBA. Promise you that. Um, He's only in the NBA because he's a Joe Mazzulla loves him, and he's 7'6". That's it. If he was an average 6 foot, he wouldn't be in the NBA. I'm telling you. If he was 6 foot 6'3", he wouldn't be in the NBA. But since he's 7'6", he's in the NBA because of Joe Mazzulla and Brad Stevens. Love him.
Fair enough.
6'3".
Sporting page. I think you say you were referring to Jalen Brown. Yeah, you can ask him to play defense all you want. It's just going to be hard for him to maintain that consistently through 82 games to get put on a all defensive team. We've seen superstars do it, but yeah, we've seen Bam Adebayo do it because that's because Bam Adebayo is told to sit there and just block shots. Like this guy has to put up 20 a game and run all over the place and play defense.
Yeah,
That is not an easy thing to
Bam
do.
covers a lot of ground. Bam got to score 20 points. Yeah, get the rebounds.
He
Then
doesn't
he got
score
to
20
help
points. That's
cover
the
the
thing.
perimeter. Then he got to help cover. That's why I give Bam credit. That's why I give Bam credit. I fuck with
I would
Bam.
love to
Bam
trade for
had a
Bam,
down
but if he
year,
goes
but
down.
Bam is like that on defense though.
Oh, he is.
Like
He is.
Bam, he don't really want to play the five, but he have to.
Well, he doesn't have to play the five now because they have Khalil Ware.
What do you think about Kevin Love on Utah?
He ain't playing. He'd be lucky to see playing time.
Sis. I ain't gonna lie. Like I would have been happy if we traded Porzingis, Drew Holiday for Lauri Markkanen. That would have been a dream come true.
That would be great, but he
Give
makes
Tatum a real
way
score,
too
Brown a
much
real
money.
score, a younger dude, cheaper.
But
We
does
don't
he
got to
play
pay him for another
defense?
couple years.
Does he play defense though?
Should that'd be crazy.
Hey guys, keep the comments coming. Keep the questions coming. I actually like answering questions. Like, gets me to learn certain things. Here, Cheyenne. Shyam, I kind of like your list when it comes to the East. I still think we're better than Detroit just because of experience alone, and we have better shooting. Orlando, here's the thing. I can see why people say we're better than Orlando's better than us because they actually have the duo, but unless those two can figure out their shooting woes, it's just going to be hard for me to really have confidence in Orlando. And I don't think Desmond Bain by himself is going to carry that squad via shooting. Like, it takes a lot of guys to come in and shoot as a team. I mean, unless they go out and clone 5 different Desmond Bains, it's going to be hard for them to still shoot the ball consistently. So I can see why people have Orlando over us, but I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that until Banchero and Franz Wagner especially learn how to hit a jump shot. Any more questions, comments, concerns? Don't be afraid to drop them. Yo, Shyam, get on the sporting page and tell him I wouldn't mind being on his YouTube.
Hey sis,
Yo,
like I was saying, go to the playoffs for what? Get look to get swept.
because I want to win. I'm not putting a shit show out there. Plus, I want to see Brown get some awards for crying out loud. It's hard. I don't want to put this dude in a Tyrese Maxey situation because Tyrese Maxey should be an All NBA player right now, but he's not because his team stinks and they're paying two max doofs who can't get on the floor. That's not fair.
You can hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, my bad. Well, I was gonna say, I thought you was gonna say you don't like Tyrese Maxey.
Huh?
I thought you was gonna say you don't like Tyrese Maxey.
I don't like what?
I thought you was gonna say you don't like Tyrese Maxey because you be going against every team in the East but the Celtics.
I mean, when you still have one of your superstars, you do have a chance. You don't want to like you drafted these two for a reason. You don't want to just say, "Oh, you don't have one. Let's just tank." Like
Yeah.
again, I want to see Jaylen Brown freaking shut some people up this year. Come on.
Hello? You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, like realistically, realistically, we're not winning past 40 games. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to see if Brown gets some more rewards because he's underappreciated. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I want to see Jalen Brown get some defensive teams, get on the All NBA. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
What's gonna be hard if he's not winning a lot of
Because
games? So
what?
that's why we say don't tank because
Alex
if
Caruso. Hold on. Alex Caruso made the two defensive teams not making the playoffs.
because all he has to do
Let's
is
play defense.
defend.
Oh, I get it. I get what you're
All he
saying.
has to do is defend. He doesn't have
It
to
had nothing to do
score.
with his offense. I get what you're
Yes.
saying.
Because
Yeah,
Brown, let's call it what it is. He's got a big low. He's required to drop 30 a game and play defense. That is a lot to take on a wear and tear body for 82 games.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But like I was saying, Cleveland, New York, Cleveland, New York, Detroit. Who am I missing? God damn it!
Orlando.
Hold on. Cleveland, New York, Orlando, Detroit, Pistons, Magic. Hold on, let me start over.
Go on,
It's not
you.
in order. It's not in order. It's not in order. Magic, Cavs, Knicks, Bucks, Pistons, Hawks, um, Sixers, then us.
Hell no. Don't you dare say the Sixers.
You think
Those
we're
two.
gonna be better than the Sixers?
Yes, because I got a better chance of meeting Oprah and getting her autograph than Embiid does getting on the damn floor. He might not even be ready for training camp again.
I don't even think. I think we're neck and neck with the fucking Miami Heat. Like I think
It
like
can't be
the
that bad.
like no. I'm saying like I think we're gonna be right there with Miami Heat. We're gonna be in that play-in.
I highly doubt that. This team is way too talented, and Brown, he's not gonna let that happen. If you're gonna want this guy to win awards, you can't have him win 40, 45 games. It's not gonna be enough.
I want that top five pick when Jason Tatum come back.
That top five picks, they're probably gonna want his own team.
Hell yeah.
But hey, if there's no more questions,
Hell yeah. This is a dope live. I appreciate you for coming through.
yo, same here. This was dope. I liked it.
Hell
Next time,
yeah.
tell your boys
My,
to
my bad.
freaking.
I was at work, so that's why I was going in and out. So
It's all good. Tell your boys to get their asses back in here next time.
yeah. Hey, sis, what did you think about that group chat? I was gonna ask
I don't read it much, but damn.
you.
Oh well.
That's crazy. He tried to talk about me, but he hide behind the avatar. Then the other dude is a Mexican.
Why'd you bring him in?
He was scared. He kept telling me later time. Then it's like I'm like, how you can't talk right now? Like, okay, I get you on East Coast time, but like, bro, I'm like, bro, I work swing shift. I won't start at 3 o'clock. Then he keep telling me 6 o'clock, 7. That'll be what 8. That'll be what 8 or 9 for you. That'll be what 9 or 10 for y'all. He's scared.
I don't blame.
Because they think they think Joe Mazzulla is elite. They think Joe Mazzulla is the best coach that Celtics had in a long time.
I mean,
They said the
I
starting
think he could.
five had nothing to do with him. I mean, no, actually, no. They said he's the reason why the starting five won the championship. Like they give him way too much credit,
Well,
and
you got to give him
he
some.
lied and said that he elevated our. He didn't elevate shit.
Well, he did elevate Tatum and Brown. I'll give you that. I think
What do
under
you mean?
Joe,
What do you mean elevate?
I think he got the best out of. He's maximizing the talents of Tatum and Brown. I think Tatum and
How?
Brown out of because both of them are way better passers now. They're
What do you
both
mean?
way.
What do you mean better passer? They shoot three. They shoot hella threes a game.
I
How are they
understand
good
that.
passers?
I understand that, but they also their court vision I think has improved a lot. Like it would take yes, a lot of their assists. They're not true playmakers like that. Obviously, they're not going to be like a Jokic or a Trae Young or something, but it's just their court vision and IQ has gotten a lot better.
But
Um,
Tatum been like that. So what the fuck they got to do with him? It's by him having Porzingis and Drew Holiday.
Tatum has never been that great of a playmaker in his career until
What?
Joe Mazzulla came.
No, hell no. Joe Mazzulla's not even a good playmaker. How the fuck he gonna what? That makes
Well,
no sense.
because here's the thing, because Tatum and Brown still can't dribble the basketball consistently at times, but it's enough to
First of all, when they got Malcolm Brogdon, that helped Tatum become a better point, and he had Seven Sale.
not really,
So
not really, because Tatum
that
was
has
still
nothing
turning
to
the
do with
ball
his
over in the
trash
Miami
ass.
series.
That has nothing to do with his trash ass. And then they added Drew Holiday,
That's
and
what
then
helped
Derek
them.
White got better as a point guard, even though he's a two guard.
But they got Drew Holiday, who is a future Hall of Fame
And
point
we
guard,
had turnover machine Grant Williams and Marcus Smart.
but who was also turning the ball as much as they were. Tatum and Brown.
Jalen Brown.
And Tatum. Brown had 8 turnovers in Game 7, but in total, Tatum still led the team in
But the
turnovers. That
crazy part
series alone.
is, this is how you beat Joe Mazzulla's defense. You got to press them at the top of the key, bro. That's how you beat Joe Mazzulla's offense,
No,
literally. And he's not going to do. Look, that's him after the timeout.
no, I get
He
it.
comes out with no plays. He's a puny brain. Joe Mazzulla is not an excellent guy. Like he's supposed to. He's supposed to like he's like Tatum and Brown. He's supposed to elevate their game. Their game has not
Yeah,
elevated at all. You know what I'm saying? If anything, he's holding them back. You know what I'm saying?
the three
Those
ball, I can
guys,
agree.
all they did was become more of ISO play. That's all I've seen.
Well, it's
Five out, five out, pick and roll, his turn, your turn, my turn. Go to Porzingis. You go to Drew Holiday. Go to Derek White. Go to Jason Brown. Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying?
no, I think it
Everybody
was a
play
little too
ISO
much
ball.
Tatum, but I
That's
can see
all they
that.
do. It's no offense.
Right, I get it, and this is why Brad Stevens said more cutting. But again, you have to
Literally.
play. You
Literally.
have to play your per.
Kendrick Perkins and Eddie House even said that they gotta run fucking more plays to get their guys open. The guys they
They
can't get
have
open. They gotta get open themselves.
well, that is true, but I will say this: I'm gonna miss Tatum for the season. But one thing I won't miss is him walking the ball up 2 miles an hour.
Oh my
That creates
God, bro.
stagnant offense.
Oh
With
my
at least
God.
everybody can say what they want about Brown's ball handling,
Hey,
but he plays with
hey,
urgency.
hey, sis, this is how you beat Joe Mazzulla offense. All you gotta do is run 2-3. This is how you beat Joe Mazzulla offense. All you gotta do is run 2-3, and then you put two of your tallest defenders at the top of the key, and then you put your shortest people in the corner, but they're not gonna go to the corner because he runs no plays. And he lost twice against 2-3. That's his weakness. He lost to the Miami Heat and he lost to the New York Knicks.
I think
And all we had to do was go down on post up, but we couldn't do that.
I get it.
We had way too. I turned. That's why I turned the game off. It was no point.
I mean, I think yeah, they kind of
They
went.
keep saying if Tatum didn't get hurt, we would have won. No, we wouldn't. We was already down 3-1.
No, we wouldn't. I
We
think
sucked. We
yeah,
barely beat Orlando.
and we couldn't defend the Knicks. I mean, Derek White probably played his worst defense in the playoffs.
Motherfuckers saying Derek White wasn't a liability. Talk about Derek White. See, the dudes in the chat, they try to lie and tell me that Derek White outplayed. I say, answer the question. Who had a better playoff series, Derek White or Mikal Bridges? They didn't want to answer the question. They just keep saying Derek White is better, but they couldn't explain.
It's close, but the only reason why I think Mikal Bridges is because he's a better shot creator.
Yeah, he's better offense. He got a better offensive bag. They both elite defenders, for sure.
Yeah.
Derek White. I could say he can hit big shots, but at the same time, he's not. He doesn't have. He's not more. He's not a better overall player. Like they on the same tier. I think they good third options. I'll give them that.
Yeah, they're
But
like
I would
cornerstone
think,
players.
huh? They
They're
three
like
and
corner.
D.
Yeah, they're 3 and D. They're like a Drew Holiday, Aaron Gordon, Alex Caruso.
KCP.
Yeah,
Oh my
Casey.
god. Hey. Oh my god. Aaron Gordon is so underrated. I don't know why nobody
That's
talks about his defense.
I don't. This is why they picked Aaron Gordon over Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, he should have. Aaron Gordon should have got a
He
defensive team.
he.
He plays defense. He helps.
Yeah,
Man, he's underrated.
for sure. He's like in the tier of a Holiday, Alex Caruso, KCP, Derek White in terms
He's
of
a
like
dirty work. Yeah,
legitimate cornerstone
he's a dirty
players, like
work guy.
where they're
Right.
not gonna be all stars, but they're way better than role
I'm not
players.
gonna lie. I like different roster. What you think about that? I just think they should bring Russell Westbrook back, and it's gonna boom.
Uh,
Because Jokic, he unlocked. Look at the numbers for Russell Westbrook and Jokic. He
uh,
unlocked Westbrook.
I do like the Cameron Johnson move.
Russell Westbrook could give 20, average over 20 a night. That's key for a bench player.
He's not the same Russell
And
Westbrook,
and he can rebound. And come on, bro. Russell Westbrook was playing defense.
but he's
You see what
also
he did to the Clippers?
he's wild with the basketball as well.
Yeah, I know. He's not in his prime no more. So it's a lot of two guards that plays the one.
Yeah,
Call them
how's that
cut.
working out
Yeah,
for them? It don't work. It didn't work for us
that
because
doesn't.
Derek White should not have been playing more on ball than he did.
But look though, Derek White does a lot of dumb shit though.
True.
He shot he shot
He's
that nigga
but
shot
that's
that.
all he can do. He's a shooter. He's not a scorer.
He wasn't that in San Antonio, and all of a sudden he's a shot jocker with us.
Well, that's because they didn't give him enough shot attempts. So that's probably what Mazzulla and Brad Stevens thought. He's a pretty good shooter. He doesn't look like it, but if we can get him some more shot attempts. Oh, by the way, he's playing with Tatum and Brown, who are better than what San Antonio had at the time. They're younger. They're more versatile right now, and he'll make his job a lot more easier. And look what happened.
You get me?
Yep.
Okay. Like I was saying, I'm looking forward. I can't wait to see what Nimi gonna do. They say Boucher is gonna be playing the four. So as of now, the fourth we got is Boucher and Jordan Wash. Um,
I'm still not sold on Jordan Walsh.
if we put Sam Hauser at what happened?
I'm still not sold on Jordan Walsh.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why they drafted him. I'm not saying he trash, but we
He
might
hasn't
as well
done
play
anything.
him,
Yeah.
see what he can do.
Hauser
It
should
was
still be the backup.
Yeah, I know, but I want him off the team though.
Well, who
Unfortunately,
wants him? Like, we'd be lucky to get a
think
half-eaten
about
sandwich
it.
back for that dude.
Think about it. If Sam Hauser really was like that, right? Like, like Brad had, mind you, you still know with the Georges Niang move, we only saved $8 million. We're barely under the second apron. We're like what 20 million, 15. We're like what 15, $15 million under the second apron,
We're
or 20,
actually
something
we're,
like that.
we're
18. That's
actually
nothing.
$10 million under the second apron. So
Yeah, it's
getting
not that
under
much.
this, getting under the second apron is what they
I
wanted to do.
mean, yeah, we could pick up players that get waived and shit like that. That's cool, but at the same time, like,
We can
yeah.
aggregate, but we
But we're
can
not gonna do
match.
nothing this year anyway. So I'm not tripping. I just feel like we should have got a power forward. That would have been cool.
We
That's why
did.
I'm like, then, hey, who knows? They might try Hugo after four.
Who?
Hugo,
Hell
Hugo,
no.
your guy.
No, he is not my guy. He can't shoot a lick. My guy is shoulder. And Amari Williams. Amari Williams is better than Cornet.
How Amari do in the
He did pretty good. The rebounding was a little bit of a concern for me, but then the last game where they actually let him rebound, he did really well. But his passing,
yeah.
I think he's already past that. We know he can pass.
What about your guy Xavier Tillman, the guy they be overhyped?
I don't think he's been giving much of a chance though, because here's the thing. I
Yeah.
think he did well in the preseason.
I don't think he's bad. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's bad at Sandhausen with Cornet, but it's like, bro, what can you do if
other than your perimeter defense.
But again, you can't. You gotta give him.
And
You gotta let him.
he's a 6'7". He's 6'7" center.
You think
What
he
the
could be a
fuck?
backup four?
Yeah, he's an undersized forward, but he plays. I don't know how he plays the five. He's 6'7". Same height as Jalen Brown.
I mean, he's got the body probably.
Put Jalen Brown at the five.
That ain't happening.
That nigga be injured. Shit.
That ain't happening. I doubt this
But
is gonna happen, but I don't know what the Kings are gonna do. But I wouldn't mind trading Hauser to the Kings to go get Keegan Murray. But
nah, Keegan Murray too valuable, bro. They say they're not trading Sabonis. They say they're not trading Sabonis, Keon Ellis, or Keegan Murray.
that's for a trade with the Warriors or like a Kevin Durant trade or something like that. But again, I don't know.
Oh, you mean Kaminga? Okay.
Or Kuminga, yeah.
What
But
I was
again,
gonna
I don't
say.
know. I wouldn't mind taking Malik Monk though.
Oh yeah, I like Malik. Malik can play. I like him.
Well,
Well, I was supposed to do a live about the Georgia Niang trade, but I never got a
we can
chance
do
to
it
because I.
tomorrow.
All right, bet. I still got the stream. I just want to. That way we
Kidoki.
could talk about how much money we saved and shit like that. That'd be cool live.
Yeah,
This is a cool live. We gotta talk about the salary and how much we saved on the books and what we're looking forward to. What's the prediction? We could do all that shit tomorrow.
yeah, sure.
That's gonna be dope. But yeah, I
Sure.
appreciate for having you on though. Thank you.
Thank you for finally sending me the goddamn link.
This girl and the freaking guy, those guys,
I was gonna
they dug in the group chat. I mean, they dug in the live. They're talking all this shit. I said, get on live because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell them to turn their camera on. I'm gonna put them on the spotlight, and then I'm gonna just let them.
do it.
I'm gonna let them just talk, and then I'm gonna have them look at themselves and be like, "So you just said that?" But they ain't gonna turn their camera. I already know they're gonna be afraid to turn their camera on. I'm gonna remove the overlay. I'm gonna set their ass up. I'm gonna flame their ass.
Ha.
Body bag, straight up. You know, uh, yeah, those guys. I ain't meet them guys from YouTube. I know they friend, the Jay Lugo dude. I met him from playing basketball outside. But I don't know. He told me, he said, "T, I can get some Boston fans in here," but he didn't tell me that there was LeBron Staines / Boston fans. I don't know, man, because you can't be a LeBron fan and a Boston fan. That don't mix. That's like the second time I heard that. You heard me?
Yep.
Yeah. And then I told him, I say, it has nothing to do with us losing to the Miami Heat in 2012. It has nothing to do with that.
Hmm.
I disliked him for a lot of reasons. I disliked him way before we lost to them. What are you talking about? I've been disliked him. Then I gave him a pass when he went to the Lakers. I said, all right, cool. Then he did the same thing over again. So I try to forgive LeBron, but he does hold shit.